Hey guys, we're back with Makrong's Mucky Monsters, or whatever the fuck it's gonna be called. We're here today with everybody besides Ithane. You don't even know who the fuck that is until he makes his backstory thing, because I was gonna do it and then it's the bird person on the screen right now, but then he had to go. So, and I forgot to mention him in the session 0. But yeah,
Well,
so,
technically, wouldn't they have seen the introduction of him before this video, so they would know who he was?
maybe. If he doesn't drop the campaign. But, we're back. Within the land of Starfall. A few days' travel from Makrong. The party, monster hunters, have found their way nearing Makrong to complete a mission to hunt down a powerful monster. The party has found their way to a small, abandoned windmill with a small house fixed to it, long overtaken by the forest again, and set up camp here, and have fallen asleep. As they sleep, I'll ask this. You four, and we'll start with Eel because he's at the top. Eel, what dreams come to Mart?
Oh God. Well,
Yes.
you have to leave. It's not, it's not worth it. The war is over, son. No, I can still fight. 75 of us have died. You know how much knowledge we've lost because of this. It's not worth it. Wars just end and destroy. There is nothing worth our word. Scrunch.
The sound of rain, by the way, filtering into your dream because you're in a rainy, war-torn city. Smokestacks and blood just splurted everywhere, and all that you hear is power word scrunch. And then your vision fades to black. As you awaken in a startle. Meanwhile, Caldros, what is it your visions see as you take this slumber?
Galderos?
Yeah, I'm here. For some reason, everything blanked out on me, so it's
No.
my turn for dreams?
Yes.
Okay. The fire around him burns as the screams of his men get cut off left and right by creatures of the abyss as his fist caves into the cheek of one in front of him. He glances up. The rift that formed so many years ago slowly closing as his mage battalion is working their magics. He continues to fight and fight and fight as blood and gore surround him, and he feels great.
And then a terrifying roar rings over the battlefield as you see, looking towards the rift, 30, 45 feet tall. Large curved horns, fur that shingles like a beard on a dwarf, but it just seems to be pieces of fur dripping from its face. This bipedal creature with a little bit of a hunch, braces on the arms of pure silver and gold, and a large sword made of complete, utter, void darkness that swallows the light around it. Lets out this bellowing roar, and you awaken. Meanwhile, Kalen, as you fall into a peaceful slumber, what comes to you?
You would,
Is there any dreams?
yeah, he would have nightmares about the trials, his friends dying in front of him, the monsters, the horrors that he has seen.
You see large vials, blood connected to it, your blood being drawn from you, and then this strange blood infused with something being pumped into you, this yellowish gold blood. And you can feel the pain scorching through your body before you awaken. Meanwhile, Pandora, what dreams have you had, dear?
I'm just dreaming about, some flowers, just frolicking through the fields. You guys are having fucking bloody nightmares about your horrific, gruesome past. What the fuck?
Nah, mine is a good dream. What do you mean?
Actually, technically, I don't dream. I don't sleep. I meditate. Remaining.
Not in my games. My games, elves do sleep. Yeah, elves do sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I do still dream.
You just sleep for 4 hours, I'll say.
Well,
and like Sentry's Rest, you are aware somewhat everything around you.
It does the exact same thing. While meditating, I can dream after a fashion. So dreams are actually mental exercise. It doesn't matter. Yeah, no, I just dream of frolicking through the fields. The playing in the groves, watching the stars.
Having such a fun time.
Having some fun.
Wonderful time.
I'm having a good time.
You find a squirrel and recant your backstory to it as you begin to frolic
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
You twirl, and eventually the rain sets in.
God, not the rain. Oh God, I'm watching my entire village be washed away by a tsunami of.
Pandora. In your... Hello?
Hello?
Pandora.
Shit's clean.
In your dream, lightning strikes, and you look toward this large forest at the edge of the field, and standing there is a cloaked figure, staring at you before he puts his finger up in a hush symbol, a large gray finger with a claw-like nail.
I wave at him and give him the okay sign.
A small smile crawls across his face. Make me a wisdom save.
Is guidance allowed for this?
Sure.
17?
17. You awaken. A bit frightened, but... Hey, it was a nice dream. As you see the others, come to wake sweating, and you see Caladros goes, yeah!
Yeah. Great dream.
Pandora kind of raises her arms, stretches her, takes a bit of a stretch while yawning. That was an amazing
Her
dream.
mouth's open? Okay. Uh-huh.
Huh? I agree, Pandora.
On my clips.
Huh?
Oh. Much than a frog.
What a restful night. What about you? Oh, my. What, did the rain get through the ceiling?
I look
We
up.
both are so wet.
Huh?
Because they're sweaty.
Oh. I said salty.
I'm fine.
Mart?
Hey, Emilio, what's up?
Yeah, he's fine. Okay.
Okay. Well, should we start picking up camp?
Yeah.
Hey, do that. That'll be the next resolution.
You guys see...
Hey.
I can't understand what you're saying, so I'm going to interrupt you. You guys see that Ithane is nowhere to be found, but you do see that he has left a note near the fire pit. So let me roll D100. Let me roll D100.
Ithane's gone again.
It gets lit and fine.
That's what I was rolling for.
Oh my God. I don't think I have control flames.
But no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
What's this note?
I don't know. Why don't you go over there and read it?
Well, I was gonna do that. Whatever.
I'm only teasing. What is
Bart
it?
has it in his hands already.
Mark, you opened it up. Go ahead.
Hey, over here, yeah, coming back to a bit, and he went away. Look, passes
Yes.
it over to what's it called? The druid, Miss
Pandora.
Pandora. Hey, you see what I see? Hey, very good. And he's gonna turn over to the fire and kind of start poking at the flames. The
Yep, I
screams.
understood everything you just said.
They never stop. Go ahead.
I cannot understand what you're saying in that accent word. It's amazing.
That's part of the joke.
All I understand is Scottish nonsense.
Okay. So, the missive states, gone off to Makrong ahead to scout the area. We'll meet you in town in a few days. Don't fucking die.
Oh, it looks like our birdie friend just went ahead and went ahead.
Now, what did I say to you?
Yes. He went ahead and started heading to Makrong to scout out the area in front of us and told us not to die. That shows how
Oh.
much. That shows how much confidence he has in us.
I didn't know he was that confident in us. Hell yeah!
I was being
Hey.
like, you know what? Keep that attitude up. Let's start
Yeah.
loading stuff back into the cart, and then we can get on our way.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you can do that.
Yeah, Mark.
No, hey, you said you were gonna do it. I guess see Mart walk over and start grabbing some of the lighter stuff. Like he's gonna walk over, grab like a single bag of like, I don't know, like flour, and just like drag it across the ground. Because he's not able to lift more than just like 5 pounds outside he is. A small rip on it, and it starts leaking out flour. He quickly mends it with the
Uh-oh.
cantrip.
Well, I'm gonna roll a D100.
He mends with the cantrip. He mends with the cantrip. He mends with the cantrip.
Well, we'll see if you get that fast enough.
My fucking god.
You do.
Yeah, it was flavor text. It was flavor text. DM.
Careful with your flavor, man. Some of it's spicy.
Ah.
Just don't walk near the snares I put up. They should still be active for another couple hours.
Make a dexterity save.
Ah! Oh my
Yeah.
god. He has a +0. Let's see what he gets.
Oh god.
The DC is
Net
only a 14.
1. Net
It's only a
1.
what?
DC is only a 14.
Well, you shouldn't tell him that because if he fails now, he can't reroll.
Exactly. It's funny.
4.
Critical hit.
You see him scream. Ah!
Well, it's not that he just screams. What happens is he trips, his head falls to the snare, it wraps around, and like a noose pulls him up. Make me a con save.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! How did he fuck up so badly?
If this is an insta kill.
Nah, one.
One.
He saw me put up the snare.
What? Oh my god.
What's your DC again?
14.
You crack your neck a bit. I'll
I
say,
pull my dagger and cut.
yeah, you cut the rope and fall to the ground. As you hit the ground, you are now permanently missing one death save for the next until you take your next long rest.
You can't cut the rope. You have to make an Arcana check
Oh.
against my spell save DC.
Make an
because
Arcana
it is a magic spell. It's not just a rope snare on the ground.
Make
It's
an
a
Arcana
spell
check.
snare.
Oh, you bastard! Fuck you!
You're a wizard. You'll be fine.
Natural 1.
Please.
Can I catch him so he doesn't fall on the ground?
We'll see.
Can I like tickle his balls and give him a guidance?
No.
Okay, it's 2
One.
plus 4 equals 6. So
I'm sorry, Yuli, you might die here. Okay, you're good.
17.
I think
Fine,
he's
you're
good.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just manages to pull it apart as he falls right into Calidros' arm. You are still missing one death save, so if you get down to death saves, you count it as one failed already. Just so you're aware.
All right.
Because you nearly snapped your neck.
Yeah.
Ew.
We need, and we almost already lost someone.
As I'm lying in his arms, I'm gonna turn over to the large, buff tiefling man with a burly chest, flutter my eyes, and say, "Yeah, put me down there. I know like you."
I don't know what you're saying, little guy, but I set him down. You got spirit on him, dragging the bag of flour, but next time, watch where you're going. As I heft 2 crates, like 2 large ass crates in my arms, as I load them onto the cart.
Hey, did I feed you?
I think he said he likes you.
I don't know if
Hmm?
I
I
Yeah, I
like you
think
too,
he's
little
just
guy.
I'm
Tell me
almost
even
certain
more
he just
now.
said he was in love with you. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I can't really lift that much. My weak little flimsy girl arms are too weak and pathetic and too dainty. So I'm gonna take a look around this abandoned little house. See if there's anything we can find.
Oh, Pandora, don't talk like that. I've met plenty of strong female infernals in my battalion.
I know. I'm
You'll do
just
just fine. You just gotta work out.
No, I don't think there's anything I can do to help here. You got this by yourself, right, Kaldros? Kayla?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
In Calderas, you have your stupid obsession about strong women. That's the wrong kind of obsession.
Oh, like yours and women with magical power? Fuck that. If a
Exactly,
woman
that's
can't
where
knock
it's
me out with a single
at.
punch, then she's not worth the time.
No. She needs to be able to cast grand magic.
Alright.
No, I butt my head against it. The hell you say?
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna cast Druidcraft, as he says, girls with girls with magical nature, and I'm gonna try to predict the weather for the next 24 hours in this location.
Sit down.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Do you have to make a roll?
I don't. I create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at your location for the next 24 hours. The effect might manifest as a golden orb for clear skies, a cloud for rain, falling snowflakes for snow, and so on. This effect persists for 1 round. But I will make a little small ritual for it.
Okay. You make a small ritual with a few vines. You take a few of the rocks and place them down, and you watch as you like hold your hands there and cast the magic. One of the rocks, the top rock, seems to pour water off towards the bottom rocks and the vines. Rain.
Just more rain. Just the way I like it. All right, how close are you two to being done?
They're done.
We're done. We finished like 5 minutes ago.
You just started 5 seconds ago.
What are you talking about?
You don't have a lot of shit. You can all fit in like 5 crates.
All right.
But
I will take a quick peek around the thing and see if there's anything here, and then
Sure.
then I'll head out.
make an investigation check. Mark, make me a perception check.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Let's see what I get.
All right.
Nat 20 for 22.
Good to know. Thank you. Mark.
Now I'm typing.
Hey, I now have an inspiration for this game.
I got a 15.
15. Good to know. Thank you. As you're looking around Pandora, you begin to pull away some of the rocks and stones. You can see that there is a hatch. And as you like pull it open, there is a ladder that leads down to a sub-basement.
Well, I'm nothing if not curious. She says that out loud to herself, as if speaking about herself to herself. I'll cast Dancing Light, and I'll place a Dancing Light at the start of the ladder, and then I'll place the rest of the 3 further down into it as I'll start declining down the ladder.
Okay. You begin to climb down the ladder. Go ahead.
How old does this ladder look?
About 200 or so. Not 200, like about 50 plus years old.
Nah, I'm sure it's...
First foot, you fall down the ladder. You do suffer 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, as it was heavily rotted.
Well, I have 0.5 max HP, so I'm full dead.
Oh,
guys.
okay, sorry.
Are we? we heard that, right?
Yeah, you heard her, saw her put that up. However, we're going to turn to Mart. Mart, as the rest of the crew goes over to see what's going on, you swear you hear singing in the forest.
Oh no!
Okay. With that, I don't know if would it be metagaming to ask, did I hear her fall?
This is as she falls, you hear the music specifically coming towards you, and it's much louder than the fall. You swear you hear something like fall and crack, but maybe it's just a few stones behind you. This music is overpowering your senses. Make me a charisma saving throw with advantage because you are a gnome here and it's magic.
Okay, so it's just a flat D20 because I have no bonuses apparently.
Flat D20 space ADV, yes.
He's a gnome, and you've been gnome. Wait, he's a. I thought he
18.
was a dwarf.
18. You shake it off as the music seems to stop ringing, and you see the rest of your party heading towards the trapdoor.
Can I scuffle on over there?
Yep, you scuffle on over towards the trapdoor with your party. You all look down into the trapdoor to a broken ladder, and your friend, like, on their Pandora on her ass, like, rubbing it as she gets up.
Hello?
You alright, Pandora?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just thought there was be something cool down here. Well, maybe there still is. As I'll send my. I can't move these things, right?
Yeah, you can move dancing lights around you.
Yeah. I'll move. I can move them up to 60 feet to a new spot within range. Okay. Yeah, I'll move them. See if they see anything out in the light.
You begin to send them out. Meanwhile, the rest of you look down to her. She stands up and starts to move her lights downwards. Is there anything you guys want to do?
We have. Oh, sorry. Go on, Mort.
I was thinking, if you could like somehow manage to toss the rope up, I could cast mending on it, or the rope, the ladder. If you can somehow get that up, I could cast mending on it and fix it up right as rain.
It would still be rotten wood. We
She's
have
doing
300
something at the
foot.
moment. She's doing something.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
300 foot of rope. We can just tie to something and slide down.
All right, we can try that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I'm not doing anything else.
Huh?
Outside of that, I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. Anybody else want to do
I
anything
get-
specific?
I will grab the rope and start attaching it to a sturdy stone, or maybe I'll grab like a big stick, shove it in the ground as a sort of anchor, tie a rope to it, and filter it down.
Make an athletics
There's a
check.
lot of like. There's a lot of like big
Athletic.
rocks and stuff around. I feel like that might.
There
be
are
more
big
secure.
rocks, but he takes a stick and shoves it in the ground. Go ahead. Athletics check.
Why are you using this stick? There's so many rocks
18.
around.
Because a rock can fucking move. If I just put a rock over rope, the rope can still be detached from it. If I tie it around a stick,
This can also
it-
be moved.
Well, if I
less
could
likely
finish
if
what
it's
I'm
shoved halfway in
saying.
the down.
Let 'em-
Yeah.
So you shove this stick into the stone ground, and the stone ground cracks. A bit of stone falls down. Make a dexterity save, Pandora.
Can I know he's coming down. Like he went and grabbed a rope and
I'll
started
give
doing
you
that, and I'm just
advantage.
like, oh, wow.
Yes, I'll give you advantage.
Can I try to catch him?
Well, no one's
Why
falling.
am I falling?
Oh, okay.
A stone is falling towards your head,
Oh,
Pandora.
the stone is falling. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The himbo. The himbo being a himbo.
The himbo. Himbo gaming. I got a 7.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Birds, you take an extra. Oh, that was a bad roll. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ. I've already almost have.
But
Ow!
you fasten.
I'm
a
already
rope
almost
to it.
have.
Yeah, you fasten a
Ow.
rope to it. Continue.
Watch where you're tossing the rocks.
I didn't toss the rock. I tossed one half of the rope down there as I finished tying the other end to the stick.
Make a dexterity
Yeah, but
saving
come
throw
on.
against the rope.
No.
It's heavy hemp rope, motherfucker.
Nat 20 for 22. Fuck you.
Let's go.
You dodge out of the way as the rope coils right next to you.
Whatever. Get down here and hurry up. I'm gonna start looking around.
Your lights have now sufficiently gone to this underground space where you can see there is a beautiful stockpile room. There seems to be a gemstone placed on the other side of the wall with a bit of a sigil made onto it with like bits of silver affixed to it and whatnot that seem to be in a very circular diamond pattern. I'm going to kill you. But you could also see crates and different pieces of sacks and different shelves in here that seem to have like glass casings on them, and everything is covered in frost down here, and it is very cold as you enter in. That gemstone is shining in the middle of that sigil.
Well, I'm gonna slap a guidance on myself before I move any further. Tickle my star map, head further in.
Hey,
Is there
let's see it.
Is there anything? Did you say something, Mort? All I heard was
Lord, you need to stop talking in that accent. We cannot understand you.
I'm gonna translate. So long story short, he's gonna pop on down with the rest of them. He's gonna see the glowing orb. If that's possible, DM.
Well, she's seeing this before you all at the moment.
Oh, could we slide down that?
Yeah,
We're grabbing the rope,
You're
right?
currently sliding down the rope, yes, but she is seeing this before you guys. So, is there anything you wanted to do first, Pandora?
I wanted to take a look around, see if there's anything other than the orb and anything other than this massive glowing orb just there.
Gemstone, not orb.
Gemstone. I kept saying orb because you said orb a single time, but it was a gemstone. And if not, take the orb, take the gemstone, take the gemstone, sitting there.
Make a quick perception check to see if you see anything specific.
Okay. And this is.
Remember, you have advantage.
Yep. 21.
21. You begin to walk towards the stone, and you didn't use your guidance?
I did not use my guidance, not on the perception check.
Okay. Looking around, you can see these crates are not as moldy as that ladder was. And like you just slide one of the tops off, and you see fresh carrots, potatoes, different pieces within these crates. And you can see the top of the crate, the lid of it that you've just slidden off, is covered with a beautiful sigil upon it.
Freezer? Would I know what that is?
Freezer? You know what a technical freezer would be, yes. The magic is made of a ritual to make a room cold or even hot, depending on the ritual. Uses gold or silver. But it can last a long time as long as the ritual piece is not disturbed. And it seems the cold air only reaches about halfway through the room. Specifically for the crates, too, the crates seem to have a different sigil on them. You're not sure what it is.
Over here, Keltros, Kalen, Mort. Mort!
Oh,
I
King
cannot
Julian!
I cannot move it anymore, Mort. I cannot move it.
Let me
Oh,
at your
please.
feet, King
I'm
Julian.
I'm sorry. Over here, I think I found something. I think I found a lot of rations we could possibly use. A lot of it as well. There's carrots, potatoes, green beans, and even some broccoli.
You don't like green beans?
I do, out of character.
I do too. Anyways, as you all come down and see this, the first thing that seems to definitely catch your attention is the gemstone within that sigil area. But you all see the food and whatnot.
Could I scuffle on over there and make like an Arcana check? My goal. Okay, because my character here has been through some shit, he knows a bad sign when he sees it. So he's gonna look at that Arcana thing, that I guess the gemstone, and think, there might be some magic in there. So he's gonna take every precaution he can think of, but he wants to check to see what the stone is, what the gemstone is. So I want to make an Arcana check. I want to take every possible step to not set off a bomb, have it detonate, mind control me, turn me into
Claymore,
a...
you fool! Get away! No!
Basically, I want to make sure it's not a claymore.
Alright. The magic circle looks similar to a magical mine, like magical mines you've seen in the past. But make an Arcana check as you stay back a little bit and just try and determine what kind of magic is being shot from this.
Oh, God. Oh,
That is a magical
Arcana.
bomb. I am so happy my first instinct wasn't to go up and grab it.
+2.
It is inlaid into the wall, by the way, with like silver, beautiful, like runes that have been placed, like these silver struts into a runic position, and they seem to be glowing with the same power of the rune stone, which is I believe it's called. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is a bluish color.
Would I have advantage on this because I've seen something like this before?
No.
Okay.
I'll walk up and tickle his little. Okay.
22.
22. This is not a magical mine, thankfully. This is a, I believe it's called, I believe we had this in the Pyrrhic campaign, a temperature stone. Yes. And it is being used to create a magical freezer in this basement.
Would I be able to figure out?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Would I be able to figure out how to make it work and or make use of it for myself?
Looking at this, you could see that the, I would say with your arcanic presence within, what was your hometown again?
It was. Let me scroll through my notes. It was. God damn, what is the word? There you go, Durham. No, it was Pixelstein, but it wasn't there when I was born.
Going through the ruins of Pixelstein and learning in Durham, yeah, you could definitely remake this if you have the coin to do so. It probably would cost you about 50 to 100 gold to make a smaller roomed circle. But if you wanted to make this big of a room, like the entirety of this basement, which would be about a good 30 by 30 foot with about a 30-foot ceiling, it would probably take you around, you assume, 200 to 300 gold pieces to make it a freezer, or you could make it into an oven. But yeah, basically temperature stones, you would know them specifically. They can be used to magically create a ritual to make a room or a room just hot as fuck, cold. You can basically control the temperature in the room, or if you're holding on to it, you can choose a temperature and attune to it. Well, actually, I don't think it causes attunement, right?
It does not.
You can just hold on to it, and you will become that temperature. So you can be like, I want to be cold in this environment, and if you go to the Hells, you're no longer going to be fucking hot as fuck.
So could I potentially swipe that for myself and make use of it?
Interrupting magical rituals is strange. Sometimes it becomes volatile, sometimes it's not. You're not sure what this would be.
We don't got our cleric, so I'm gonna avoid it. I'm gonna turn to the rest of the party and look at all of them, look at the stone, and just pull my hand along my throat, basically saying, "Don't mess with it. You don't mess with it. You're gonna blow up and free yourself."
What?
Sure.
And that's me. I said, "Don't everybody gonna blow yourself here, still." But basically, my character's conveying, "Don't mess with it."
Everyone make an intelligence check. Besides
God.
besides the wizard.
12.
Okay.
Did I fucking understand him?
No.
Damn it.
Caldros?
No, 20 for 23.
Oh my god, I did...
Nat 20.
20.
How have we already rolled 4 net 20?
I don't know. But
I rolled 2 and now they rolled 2.
you two immediately realize he doesn't want you touching it because he doesn't know exactly what will happen if he takes it apart. Meanwhile, Pandora, he's being a greedy little bitch.
That's fine. He can have the magic. I don't freaking care what he does, as long as we can bring the goodies. Kalos, Kadrian! No, Kaldros, Kalen. Come over here, help me start moving the crates. I just realized the start of all 3 of our letters, the start of all 3 of our fucking names. in the Discord call. Kalen, Kaldros, Cora.
Yeah.
Mod, you're fucked.
It's over for you, Mord.
Oh God, no!
No,
Yeah!
no,
Yeah!
no.
Alright, let's get moving. And you see little Pandora take one of the crates of carrots and hoist it up over her shoulder.
What's your strength score?
It's a 10.
Make an athletics check.
This is just a peasant can do this. I should not be able to do this. Athletics, but fine. 14.
You're fine. You manage to lift it over your shoulder. It is a heavy crate, and you can feel a definite archonic vibe from it.
As I pass Caldros and Kalian, I look over at Caldros and give him a wink. And then I keep going.
I'm
Keldros,
confused.
make an insight check.
Insight?
Yeah.
Alright. Prepare for this magnificent insight check.
-1.
Come on.
For the feeling.
Oh my, 17, okay.
What does he glean from that insight check, Pandora?
Well, I meant it. Pandora had meant like, yeah, I absolutely could have helped with the crates. I just didn't want to.
Okay.
This is me showing off how strong I am.
Okay.
The
What's your
pain
intelligence
is-
score, Caldros?
10.
The first thought that goes through your mind is, she's strong. Is she into me or something? Why'd she wink? Oh, wait, no. Wait, why didn't she help with the crates? That goes through your mind.
You bitch!
You hear her start giggling as she starts hurrying away with the crate.
Oh,
I
what's
have
wrong,
two crates,
Caldros?
I like gesture between us and then her and do that a bunch of times with like a flabbergasted expression on my face. She could have helped us with the crates!
It was 5 crates. If you really need help with something like that, you're apparently not as strong as I
Damn!
thought.
Damn, Caitlin! Going crazy!
Man, I should have made a battle map for this basement.
You should have. You should have.
Caldros will like, my head turns to you. You hear the sound of stone grinding on stone, despite the fact that that shouldn't be possible. As he kind of stares down at you for daring to question his strength. His eyes are blazing, like literal fire.
What do you mean stare down? We're the exact same height.
Yeah, but somehow he looks taller than you.
Oh yeah.
Make a wisdom save.
Make a wisdom save so as not to pee your pants. You didn't like how scary Caldros is. He's so scary. Oh god.
Shit,
Oh, no.
I reroll that. I reroll that.
Well, you're gonna have to beat a 20 intimidation check.
5. Yeah, no.
You piss your pants.
God damn
Yeah.
it. Just-
This is the first
That's
time you've
right.
actually stared down an infernal creature. You've hunted monsters, not devils. Or even
Yeah.
demons. This is terrifying, as he seems to almost grow twice your size. The room contorts in size, and you can just see this burning fire start to surround him. These wings of ethereal flame and ice start to coat around him. He just stares down at you.
I'm sorry for questioning your strength. I will never do that again.
I slap you on the back. All of that like effect disappears. Great! Now help me carry the crates out of here.
Alright.
You see Kalen, like, shakes his pant leg, and a few icicles fall to the ground.
Yeah. God. Hey, a popsicle. Oh, lick. No. No.
My core is quite. No, okay. Anyways, but as you guys garner the supplies, you gain about, I'd say, with this 30 days worth of rations.
Oh, let's see. This worth of rations.
Meanwhile, Mart, as everyone else is leaving the area and taking this stuff up, make an Arcana check for me.
Okay, Arcana +6.
With advantage, I'll say, because you're doing this over time.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
I swear, if you roll 2d20s, I'm going to be pissed off.
Oh
Nat
my god.
20, baby!
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm waiting for.
You looking at this, you now sketch in your book, like a small notebook you have. You know how to make this ritual properly now. It's just
Sweet.
you need more materials if you want a bigger room. At this point, you go over and you pluck off the gemstone and place it down. You start to pull out a few of these struts of silver, and you pull them down. And as you like pull the central strut off, it's like this just circle. It's hard to pull off. You can't get it.
I'm gonna look over at the gemstone. I'm gonna be like, I have something where I can make it myself and make sure I don't will be less likely to die. I don't know what removing this gemstone would do.
You already have the
so
gemstone. I said you
Oh.
plucked the gemstone, and now you're trying to remove the silver struts that are embedded into the wall to make the ritual easier on you and less money consuming.
I'm not gonna risk it. I have the stone. I'll take it with me, pocket it, and I'll be on my way.
You removed, I would say, a few struts, so it'll affect the cost down. I'd say if you want to remake this ritual somewhere else, mark this on your sheet, for a 30 by 30 by 30 foot room like this one was, it would only cost you about, I'd say, 100 gold. That's how much you got off the wall.
Nice.
You climb up the rope as your friends call for you, and you pull it up yourselves. As you pull up the rope and rewind the hempen rope, the basement's now explored. It is still raining. What are you all doing?
It's probably gonna be raining for the rest of the day. Oh, I'm sorry, Kaltos, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
She flutters
No,
her
I was-
eyelashes.
Flutter my eyelashes stick out my chest.
I was just sighing because I have to drive the cart. I'm gonna be the one in the rain here.
Well, maybe we can make you like a small umbrella or something. It is going to probably be raining quite a lot around these parts. So maybe we can take some of our blankets that we're not using and try to form them over your head.
No, they just get waterlogged.
Well, I've tried everything.
Make a perception check for me, Pandora.
Alright. Slap myself in the face with a, It is raining, so it is kind of dark, no?
I would say it's overcast. There's no sunlight.
Okay. 22.
Oh, this isn't eyesight based, by the way. This is here.
Oh, this isn't eyesight based? Oh, okay, then still this is 22.
Okay, just making sure.
And,
Okay.
no, I'm not gonna guidance this because I wouldn't know.
As you're like talking and flirting, you suddenly twitch your ears as you swear you hear something. You hear a blood-curdling scream from the forest a little bit north of you guys, and you stop for a second.
Hold
You
on.
swear you hear the sound of lightning in the distance, and you hear someone calling for help for sure.
So suspicious. Would I get any sort of feeling that this might be a trap, or...
You just heard someone calling for help, and lightning strikes. The storm seems to be getting worse.
This might be a mistake, but... Hey, this is what we signed up for, right? I heard someone screaming. We need to get the cart ready to go now. Over to the left?
That would be to your left, yeah. However,
Okay.
it is deep in the forest with no routes. The
Oh,
cart
so
will
no
not make it.
cart.
Yeah. You'd
Never
have to leave
mind,
the
it's
cart.
through the forest. We're gonna have to leave the cart for a bit. But it might be a trap, though. We might get robbed while we go to help, and I've seen traps like this before. But let's hope that, this isn't the case.
Let's move the. I can move the cart further into this abandoned windmill,
I don't
so it
think
might
we
be a
have
little
time.
hard.
Okay, if you can, do it as fast as you can.
Yeah, I will.
try to
I'll do
check.
that.
Let's go.
Yay, Galen! What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I can run pretty fast, so you
Mort.
guys can stay here, and I can
Mort.
take a turn or two.
Mort, we need your help, Mort.
Mort.
Hey, yeah. Come over there. Curious what you guys actually need.
Alright, how heavy is Mort? Or Mart?
70 pounds.
I can...
That's a heavy fucking gnome.
God damn.
He's a
Oh,
human.
you're fucking.
No, he's a gnome.
fat.
Oh, he changed
Oh,
to a
he's
gnome,
4
not a human.
foot. Yeah. He's 4. Wait. Let me think. So
That's
70
pretty good.
pounds. Like I'm 5'10". I weigh 180. So
Yeah, but you're a
Half
human.
that.
Gnomes would be like...
Wait, there's something official here. Gnomes are 3 to 4 feet tall and weigh average about 40 pounds.
oh
Yeah, so
shit.
he is a
Made
fat ass gnome.
my ass 40. Made my ass 40. My bad.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, then
you
he's
are.
40
fine.
pounds.
You can pick him
Okay,
up.
I'll grab Mort. Mart! Fuck! I'll grab Mart up, and cast guidance on myself, and I'll sprint off into the forest with Kalen right behind me. Or in front of me, I don't know.
Kalen, you begin to rush too.
Yep.
You take one last look at Caldros as he starts to put the cart away. You rush.
She'll be fine.
Caldros,
Yeah.
As you're putting the cart away,
Oh no.
Trap.
you do see sitting on like the top of the windmill wall, looking over towards the forest and seeing everyone run. There's just a cloaked figure, like as he's sitting there. He's tapping his gray clawed foot on the stone wall as he looks over and then down at you, and then puts a single clawed finger on his face, like shh, before lightning strikes and he's gone.
He didn't seem important.
Okay. I will then use some of the rocks that are around here and move them behind and over the wheels so that even if someone manages to maybe try to get the horses to move, it'll be extremely difficult to move the cart.
Okay. That takes you like 5 turns, just so you're aware.
5 turns?
Yeah,
I have
you
a
have to-
19 strength.
You had to put rocks fucking behind the cart. You had to push one over, push another one over, or like grab it and put it over, grab another. Actually, no, you are in a broken now stone building. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, you're fine. It takes you about 2 turns in total.
If I rage, can I do? No, I don't want to rage. Okay.
I don't like how we're quantifying this in turns. I'm a little worried about what's about to happen. Sorry,
Can
did
I
say
do it to-
worried? I meant bring it on!
Can I do it to just 2 of the wheels, the back ones?
It's still 2 turns.
So do 1?
Still
Oh,
2 turns.
Wait, if it takes 2 turns to do all 4 and 2 turns to just do 2 of them, then I'll do all 4.
What I mean is it's 2 turns to take the cart and put it in, and then put the rocks down because it's 20 seconds.
Okay.
It's integers of 10 seconds per turn. Remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take and just throw 4 rocks down and book it off towards the forest.
Yeah.
The rest of you, as you rush through the forest, the storm is blaring.
Oh god, no.
Using your ears, you keep hearing cries for help, and eventually, you find the trees are beginning to thin towards a clearing. As you push out, you see the mighty Silverflow River before you. In this clearing, there is just mud and plain like dirt. There's a few trees that stand out here, and you can see like small mounds of dirt that definitely seem to be from dead bodies to an extent, with like large clubs sticking out of them. You can see as you walk in, because you have a passive perception that's fucking high, what looks like these skeletons of large creatures that have been overgrown with large bits of vine and greenery that have flown through. And you can see the Silverflow River is a beautiful silvered color in this lighting. And you can see on the other side of the river, that's where you are. The clearing you're at is about 120 feet wide, and there is a river in the middle of it that is 60 feet wide. So it's 30 feet on either side. And on the opposite side of the river, you can see there's just been a massacre. There are a few dark elves who are just on the ground with their intestines out, their throats ripped off, their arms are being chewed by a few. As you could see, one of the dark elves is starting to like crawl away. The lower part of her body has just been torn off. And you see standing there what looks to be a pack of wolves that are ripping through this through some of the dead dark elves already. And then you also see standing there approaching the crawling away one as she like looks back in fear, what looks to be this large dire wolf with silver horns. They are pure silver that poke out of its head, its shoulder blades, its spine. It has this beautiful black fur, and you can see there are bits of red sparks of lightning crawling across its body as it looks down and bites her face, ripping it off as she like grabs her face and just starts to bleed out heavily, but she's not dead at the moment. But you can see this is about 90 feet from you, probably, other side of the river, at the very edge of the riverbed.
Pandora lets out a saddened scream as she sees the direwolf fucking clench down on their head. As
you do so, it immediately looks over to you.
Oh no, consequences.
I'd like you to roll initiative.
No, I figured, but that's what my character did, you know.
Okay.
That whole thing.
Brother in Christ, you made the character.
Yeah, I know. I am not taking a nat 1. I am re-rolling.
What
To
do
be
you?
fair, Mord, the last time you made a character, all he did for combat straight was cower in a corner.
That was true. He did have autism.
Huh?
Loser. Good thing V wasn't in that campaign. He would have been furious at you.
23.
Fuck you.
Should I roll initiative or wait until I get there?
You come in at the end of initiative in 2 turns.
So I'll be last on the initiative order? Okay.
We'll roll your initiative then.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, there are, let's see here. I'm going to put here, there would be about 7 wolves. Okay. So,
70 wolves.
Kaylin, what did you roll? Kaylin, what did you roll?
14.
14?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably go last.
Kaldros, you don't roll. Pandora, what did you roll?
I rolled a dirty 20.
What's your bonus?
+2.
Okay. Here, I'll put this so you know that it goes before you. And then, Mart, what did you roll? Mart, what did you roll?
I got a
I cannot feel my
Let's see.
legs, Mort.
23. 23, my bad.
So, as you push through the trees with with Pandora carrying you, you see this 90 feet from you happening as the wolf looks over to you and as the other wolves start to look over as well. What do you do?
I'm gonna lean over towards what you call fuck Eos's character's name.
That's me.
Pandora.
Pandora.
Pandora. I'm gonna lean over to her ear and I'm gonna say, "We're outnumbered. I don't think we can make this. Save what we can and be on our way." Does she respond?
No, but you can tell by the look in her eyes that she's not running.
Jesus Christ, we got another one. All right, I'm gonna cast Jim's Magic Missile. I want to aim it at all the weaker looking wolves.
Okay, what is the range of that spell? 120 feet, I think, right?
This is what's it called? The weird one that D&D came up with. Jim's Magic, yeah, 120 feet, yeah.
So you flip a gold coin up into the air and expend it to cast it, right?
You're fucking kidding me. Oh hell no! I'm gonna stick with default Magic Missile. Roll them bitches. Fuck that shit. I did not see that in the fuck. Wait. I have a.
It's only if you have to make an attack roll, but if it's a nat 1, it turns around and hits you. But it does 2d4 damage.
Yeah, but Jim's Magic Missile also costs a gold coin to use.
No, I have a spell focus. I was spell focus. I shouldn't consume it then.
Does it say it's consumed?
Yeah.
Then it's consumed, and you have to do it that way.
We have a lot of gold coins. You'll be fine.
Nah, fuck it. I'm going Magic Missile. I'm not gonna fucking make us drink.
Hold
I'm not gonna make us drink cantrips.
Hold on. Look at your flaw. Oh wait, no, that's not your flaw. No, where is it?
Maybe a rumor?
Someone's flaw is that they're not good with money.
Oh, that was mine originally.
Yeah, I
but
fucking
changed
knew
it.
Fuck. Okay. So you get a gold coin. You're like, not yet. You put it away and just pull your hand up. It's suddenly you guys watch these purple flames rip apart the very fabric of reality and opening up. You see deep space appear before 3 magic missiles dart out towards 3 of these wolves. Go ahead. Actually, they hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, so I'm also using that little thing, the scorched earth we talked about earlier today.
You watch as he does this. He also crushes his hand, and the magic missiles become more prominent. Go ahead. They add, let's see, Scorched Earth, I forget. What does the ability do? It adds...
My spell, my level,
your level, okay.
to damage of a spell.
So it's 1d4 plus 3 for each missile, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, roll 3d4 plus 9. Fuck, this might end quicker than I thought. Let me pull out the piece of paper to keep how much damage you guys are doing, because I'm not opening my fucking page here. I'll just rip this one out.
What? You're
Oh,
typing
the-
up this page.
Yeah, wrong
Shit,
one.
wrong page.
Well, you gotta minus that from your attack roll. No, I'm fucking you. So go ahead.
Well, this will only all target one wolf.
Nope, it targets multiple wolves. He
Oh,
said.
it does?
Yeah, he said he was targeting multiple wolves.
16 in total.
Not bad, not bad. Above average. Let's see. So, let's see. That's 7 of them. That would be okay. Okay, that would be.
I want to try and kill at least one wolf. I can focus all of them to kill one, sure. If not, I'll split it.
You take 2 missiles and send them towards one, and then one towards another. 2 of them just completely blow through one's eyes. You see its head just explodes from the force impact. The other one hits and begins to drill into the side of another one. It makes this like horrid sucking noise as it like claws at the drill, and the missile fades. It is heavily injured.
War never changes. That's it.
Then that is your turn.
Yes, sir.
All right. Seeing this, the dire lightning wolf looks over to you all, and you can see red lightning is now striking across its body, coming off its furs, hitting the bits of rain, and striking around. As it stares at all of you, it takes a single step and disappears into a small burst of lightning. It appears just above you, Mart, because you're the one who dealt damage here. And it's going to strike down at you as it's coming downwards.
Aren't I still on what's her name's back on
Yeah.
Pandora's back?
It just teleported.
It just
Oh,
teleported
okay, cool.
90 feet.
It teleported 90 feet.
Can it
That's
fucking
terrifying.
What can you say? What did you
It's
say?
a homebrew. It's a homebrew.
It just literally turned to lightning and came towards you.
That's not what I asked.
Go ahead.
I didn't ask anything. Fucking Mort interrupted me. I said it vortex whipped itself. But it looks like it did.
It's more of a farther misty step, but yeah.
You mean first step?
Gesh, I'm gonna kill you. Anyway. Oh no, it doesn't get its ambush round because you went just before it. My bad, I have to reroll that. That's right. It would get ambush if it goes before you in initiative, but because it doesn't go before you, it doesn't get ambush. Oh, God, that's annoying. Mark does a... Let's see here. A 19 hit you, Mart.
Why, yes, it does.
What's your
He is
AC?
still a wizard.
What's your AC?
10.
10. Okay, you're lucky it wasn't 20, because that would have been a critical hit. As it bites down and actually grapples and throws you off of Pandora's to the ground as you fall back on your back, proned. I'm not even going to give you a save there because it's coming from above you and you're like a 40-pound creature. It throws you to the ground. You hit the ground. You do suffer from the bites. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, that would be... Ooh, I don't know if you'll survive this one. 9 points of oh, that's the wrong dice. My bad. Sorry, my bad. Even worse for you. 11 points of piercing damage.
Did you roll a d20 and then a d12?
No, I rolled a d8, and I'm like, oh wait, that's not the right dice there. Let me just make sure, because I'm looking at my stats now. Give me a second.
Yo, how do you have a +4 initiative but a AC of 10?
Blah, 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 blah.
He probably
Add
has-
your intelligence
oh,
modifier
intelligence,
whenever you roll initiative.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait, let me hear intelligence modifier is a fucking 2?
Well, what?
A 2?
No,
No.
what? Initiative. I have a +4.
He has
to
no
initiative.
dex, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was
that,
so confused.
that would be, sorry, that would be 12 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
As it throws you to the ground, and I do need you to make a... Actually, no, it's not a con save here, because... Okay. You take 1 point of lightning damage as well.
So,
As the lightning strikes across his body and dances into your wound itself.
okay.
13
I
damage.
am...
How do you have an AC of 10 if you don't have any dex?
Because
That's
the
why.
AC of a creature is 10 plus its dex.
At least for unarmored.
I'm thinking of 8 plus dex for some reason. Sorry.
That's the spellcasting modifier or spell
that's
save
spell
DC.
casting.
Okay, yes, Mark. What were you saying? You took 13 damage.
13 damage. I'm rocking 5 HP.
How do you have 18 health?
I hate
6
spell.
plus 6 equals
12.
12. And we have 2 levels, correct?
Yes.
My con is a +3.
Okay. You're right. Okay. I didn't know what your con was. That's why I was asking. Anyway, so as it strikes into you and throws you to the ground, it lets out a roar, and you can see the other ones. Lightning starts to strike over their eyes for a second. But it is going to use its bonus action. Actually, no, it uses its bonus action to far step. It cannot do that. Ends its turn.
Terrifying.
Pandora, as it throws the tiny gnome to the ground and lightning strikes off of its saliva even. You can see lightning is dancing across its fur. This blackened wolf stands about 10 to 12 feet tall, staring down at you. Just blood dripping down, the blood of your fallen sisters, brethren, whatever they may be.
My homies.
What are you doing, Pandora?
It's right next to me.
Right next to you. In fact,
Well,
behind
then
you.
there's almost nothing I can do because half my shit's ranged spell attacks.
You can wild shape.
I can wild shape into something weaker than it. I had an ability with my wild shape that I could use to activate my starry forms, but that's another ranged spell attack that I'd make. Honestly, it would be a normal roll, wouldn't it? Because Mord's flanking.
Yeah. And then also
Oh,
because
yeah.
Kaylin's flanking as well, you would also get advantage.
Oh, okay, I'm fine with this then. Okay, so Pandora,
She starts to finger herself.
flips. The word I'm looking for is not flips. Turns. Pandora turns around, and I'm going to activate my wild shape to turn into a celestial archer. So as I turn around, you see like this divine energy emanating from her chest as this massive bow and arrow almost emanates from her arms and her form, almost as if she's not even really paying attention to it. And she takes her arms and almost knocks an arrow into nothingness. And you see an arrow of golden light form as the attack roll.
Okay, this is a spell attack, right?
Yes.
Alright. Stupid ass PC monitor.
This is a bonus action, but I'm still going to do it right now. I got an at 20 for 26.
Go ahead and roll damage then. 26.
Okay.
26. Let's see. That would be. Yeah, that's only a single crit.
Okay. Really? Jesus Christ, even with an at 20?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This is radiant damage. 14 radiant damage.
14.
Doubled.
28.
28 radiant damage.
Damn. Okay.
Get the max damage roll.
I did, which is perfect.
The stars hit it. Sorry, that's not what it does. It goes. Huh? Huh?
I said, "Ow." Sorry.
Okay.
You piece of shit! You fucker! And you see her point into the air and start drawing what looks to be like a star chart mid-air as if nothing's. And a blast of radiant energy hurtles towards them as I cast guiding bolt.
Okay. Make an attack.
I should have done this
First.
other way around. Yeah, but I forgot.
Yeah, you should have.
You forgot. It's okay.
I
You should have,
forgot.
bitch. You
Watch
should
another
have.
net 20.
You should have.
25.
25.
Natural 19.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Not a crit, I'm guessing?
Nope.
So silly. Its AC is so fucking high.
Why did the vibers stop working? Come on, let me get the.
12 radiant damage.
Okay, 12.
Mid.
Sure.
Terrible.
Go ahead
Next
and get
attack roll at it is made with advantage.
And the next
Oh, yeah.
attack, next time someone tries to attack it, they make it with advantage. Alright. And that ends my turn.
Is Viber not playing for anybody? There you go.
No,
it's
it's playing.
quiet. Okay.
It is.
It was just
It
quiet.
was just quiet.
So how much damage you do with that? 12?
That
Wow.
was an extra 12 radiant damage, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, as you send these 2 strikes out, it lets out this horrid roar towards you, this horrid howl. And as it does, and it gets struck and your turn ends, it lets out this howl that's more of a scream towards you. Lightning jumps off of it towards you. Make a dexterity saving throw, Pandora. That's going to use a legendary action.
It's a legendary action.
I rolled a 12.
12. You fail. You get struck by this red lightning. You suffer.
Con save, see if my guy stays up. No, it does not.
Really, Dice? You don't want me to kill them. Okay. You suffer 1 point of lightning damage.
So you do succeed.
Oh yeah.
I do succeed, that's hilarious.
You get struck, but the leather that is part of your body and attire, just the bodice, just like the what is it called? The piece that keeps your gut in a bit. What's it called?
Your stomach lining?
The girdle, yes. What the fuck? No.
Mm.
The girdle manages to absorb most of the lightning because of the leather within it, but it is heavily burnt out now. And you know the next one's gonna deal more damage, most likely. Fucking dice. Anyways. Kalen. It is your turn.
Okay, I will first off use my bonus action to use my Crimson Right.
Alright. So as you take out your heavy crossbow, you look towards the hook that is on the very front of it, just barely. I'll say as you're loading it, like as you're pulling it off and loading it at the same time, you cut yourself with your arrow as it hits the. Actually, no, wait. You don't need to do that unless you're enhancing it, huh?
No, Crimson Right is the one that
Yeah.
the second level one.
It does the damage shit if you make it enhanced. I don't know if you have enhancing of it yet though.
No, yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah.
So what Crimson Right are you doing?
Oh, you are mixing that up with Blood Curse right now.
Oh yeah, I
Crimson Right
am.
is
I
the
am.
thing-
You're right.
Yeah.
What's Crimson Right do?
It's the one that gives me a Hemocraft die of damage to my weapon. But I need to be dealt the
That's what I'm
same
talking
hemo-
about.
Oh, that would have been Right of the Flame.
Okay. Give me a second here. You said Right of the Flame.
Yep.
You mean a Primal Right, not a Crimson Right. So Primal Right. Hold on. What the fuck? I can't even see what the Primal Right does. Crimson Right, which gives you a Primal Right probably. With elemental energy known as the rights, attacks from this weapon deal an additional damage. Right damage is considered magical. The right damage dice changes. Active right. Crimson right. Okay, so you have to roll the d4 and take damage.
That's what I did.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Because that's what I was trying to say, but you're like, no. So.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, never mind, sorry.
You take the arrow out to load and prick your finger as you pull it back. It's flames coat the arrowhead or the bolt head. Go ahead and roll your attack roll, I assume.
Just let me look at something. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make this very funny, but this will take quite a few inspirations. I'm taking 3 inspirations to get another action.
Okay. So you're gonna use Adrenaline Rush. Okay.
Yep. Then I'm using that action for another bonus action. Because I only get one. And use my Blood Curse, Curse of the Mark, and I amplify it, taking another d4 of damage.
Okay.
Wait. Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind.
And now I'm rolling my attack
Hold
roll
on.
with 2 successes.
You said Curse of the what?
Curse of the Mart.
Okay. Once on your turn, you can mark an enemy within 60 feet until the end of your turn. All Crimson Right damage you deal to the target is double. Amplify. You make the lose resistance to your right damage. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't have it. So the Curse of the Marked, you deal double damage to the creature for your right damage, which would be your fire damage if it hits, and also it loses all resistance to fire damage. You don't get advantage from it.
That's not Blood
that-
Crest of the Mark.
That's Curse of the Mark. That's what my app says anyways. I'm gonna look at the actual thing now. Hold on. Let me see, Gesh. Hold on, Gesh. I'm checking this out.
No
That's why I don't really
worries.
like to use Blood Hunter, because it takes a lot of looking to do. But I'm allowing it.
When you amplify it, it gives you advantage. That's what it is.
It's not saying that on the app I'm using, that's why I'm confused. Let's see. I'm waiting for it to fucking load, so give me a second.
Alright, do you want me to read it off to what I have?
I'll look at it myself. Give me a second. It's just loading.
Got it. That's why I asked instead of just started stating it out.
Yeah. Let's see. Comes in rights. You said Curse of the Mark. Where is it? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I do not see it. Yeah, read it to me, please. Hello?
Hello.
Can you read it to me, please?
Do.
Hello?
Goblin?
You got hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Is Cora gonna read it or
Yeah,
no?
I can hear
hear
you.
Hello? Cora, can you read it or no?
You wanted me to read it. You never said so.
I said 3 times.
Yes, I can. Can you fucking hear me? Hello, can you fucking hear me? Because apparently you fucking can't. As a bonus action, you mark a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. Till the end of your turn, whenever you hit the cursed creature with a weapon for which you have an active Crimson Right, you roll an additional Hemocraft die when determining the extra damage from the right. When you amplify it, the next attack roll you make against the target before the end of your turn has advantage. I fucking hate Discord sometimes.
That's weird. Why would it say something different on my fucking name? That's weird. Anyways, but yeah, you're right. Okay. I looked it up on D&D Beyond. It's different from the app I had. Anyways. So yeah, go ahead.
And I'm using Sharpshooter on this.
Okay, so that's a -5.
Yep, which is rectified by the second source of advantage.
Yep. Hold on, before you roll.
18.
Because you are using a ranged weapon, that's disadvantage. So I'm counting the flank as removing that, and you got another flank. Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure. 18. That
I'm
barely.
gonna roll.
Plus the,
Oh, go ahead.
plus the advantage from my guiding bolt.
Oh yeah, so you would have 2 sources here, technically.
Yeah, but he rolled before I could say it.
Yeah.
I know I have 2 sources.
No, you have 3 sources in total, Gesh. But
Oh,
one of them is being
okay.
canceled out.
Yeah.
You're re-rolling? Okay. So it's
Yep.
plus 13, not plus 8.
Oh,
That's-
fuck. Sorry.
Damn, Gesh, nat 20?
Alright, Gesh, looks like you failed the attack roll then.
Sorry. 16.
That's just
Fuck
barely
that
me.
Gash. Gash, you
barely
didn't. That's no.
No, he
that's-
didn't add
that's a
it. He didn't add
21.
it. He didn't add it, so we're not saying it.
But- You said it's
Okay.
it's 3 sources of advantage, but one of them
Yes.
gets
So, Gesh,
cancelled.
what is your to hit bonus, motherfucker?
+3.
So it would be a plus 13 usually, and I told you that. So no, you're not getting the plus 13 this turn. You're only getting the 16 you just rolled.
You said it's 3 sources,
Yes.
but one of them gets
Yes.
cancelled.
So Gesh, what does 2 sources of advantage extra mean, you fucking dumbass?
Get a
I'm saying you
plus
get
10.
3 extra. You have 4 total sources, -1 from the close range shot.
Okay, then I just misunderstood that. My fault.
So no, you don't add the extra plus. I'm not going to give you the extra source of advantage here. The guiding bolt stays for the next attack.
Okay.
So, 16 misses. As you go to strike, you're like, I don't need no guiding bolt, and you close your eyes, and the arrow flies over its head, where the bolt does. Flying off to the distance. You're like, maybe I do. You have a second action.
I'm gonna check again.
Okay, go ahead. Wait, then... Yeah, no, you're correct, you're correct. Go ahead.
Net.
Okay. This time, you're like, okay, I got this. And you rush towards the creature, sliding under it towards its jaw. You strike the creature in the head. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
How many? Is that a double crit?
Yes. This is piercing damage plus fire damage, right?
And all of that is magical.
Yes, and the fire damage is doubled on top of that, so it would be 8 times for the fire. So roll them separately.
Okay.
Roll the piercing and then roll the. So add the plus 10 to the piercing damage for the sharpshooter, and the fire damage will be on its own. Oh, you could have added keen edge. Unfortunate. 22. Okay.
Still good damage.
Then 6.
Technically, the weapon is not a +1 weapon, so it would not be magical piercing. Just for the future, for you to know. As I said, it has to be a +1 weapon for it to be piercing damage.
I know, but Crimson White specifies that it makes it magical.
Okay, I did not know that. Thank you very much. So that's 22, quadrupled to 88. Okay, and then how much is the fire damage? Times 8 would be 48, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's 136 damage. It had 60 health left. So, you rush underneath and release the bolt as it hits its head. Straight through its head, the creature just falls down, slumping towards the ground as this arrow of fire roars into the sky and eventually starts to fall like a flare. I will say, Kaldros, you see in the distance, above the tree line, a falling flare of an arrow. The other wolves immediately retreat. And that's the end of combat. So,
This dumbass lightning wolf just got itself killed.
it didn't know you guys were like that, okay?
It ran in between 3 people. I would have been so screwed if it had stayed with, out of range, because I wouldn't been able to hit it with anything.
You're lucky you didn't get its next fucking action.
Yes, I so glad that I got that double crit. Oh, that's huge.
Oh my god! Alright, is Mark dead, by the way? Is he unconscious?
No.
Okay, then Pandora's going to start running straight ahead towards the other Dark Elves.
Alright. As you begin to rush towards the river is flowing pretty fast and mighty. How are you going to get across? Remember, it's a 60-foot wide river.
A 60-foot wide area. Well, I'll... Oh, I can't wild shape into creatures with a swimming speed.
Nope. Or
This is
flying
Can't
speed.
transform into a fish.
No.
I can't swim, I can't turn into a fish.
A fish
What?
is not.
This is
A fish is less.
I can't wild shape into a fucking fish, are you kidding?
Only something with
Why
a
did
walking
it
speed.
Why did it specify that? Okay, what's something good with a walking speed?
I have something. I have a very funny idea. You
Go ahead.
transform into a really small creature, and I just shoot you across with
That is
a
a
bolt.
terrible idea, Kench. I'm not doing that.
Ah,
Do you know how bad
Yeah.
that could go?
yes.
Hold on, I'm
Yes, by the way, because you're still holding onto your weapon, the Crimson Right is still active.
It's the Crimson Rite is active until the end of short or long rest.
Or until you let go of the weapon.
Really?
Well, I'm not gonna really do anything. I'm just gonna try to fucking swim over, I guess.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Yep. I do still
Am I
have a guy.
dead there?
Not yet.
I got an 8.
Give me a second.
I will reroll.
Give me a second here. I'm looking. Give me a second. When you activate a right, take. Oh, it's apparently it's necrotic damage you take, not
Yeah.
fire. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That cannot be reduced.
That's
It's because it's because it's supposed to be like you're taking your own.
yeah, your own
blood.
blood. Yeah, your life force. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hemomancy.
What'd you roll on your athletics check?
13.
All right, you jump towards the river, getting ready to swim, and poof, it's probably knee deep at its deepest part. But you can see there's like loose stones and rocks. It's a very beautiful, clear silver river. You can't focus on this as you start to waddle your way over. At this point, Caldros, you come out with your weapon, your fists ready. Ah! You see a dead wolf. You see Kalen with like his bolt looking around. Fire is piercing at the top of it.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I missed the fighting. Fuck!
You see
I
Mark is
noticed-
like heavily damaged. There's like a huge bite mark in his left shoulder.
Battle wound. Good lad. I'll look around.
I'm sorry, Carlos, that I had to spoil the fun for
Did
you.
you just call him Carlos?
I
Yeah,
said Carlos.
Hey, Carlos, come here. Let's have some
Hey,
Corona
Carlos.
time.
Okay, don't shame me for my accent.
Do I notice that Pandora's attempting to cross the river?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
Swimming.
Pandora, do you want some help there?
Hurry, help!
All right. Well, if you don't need help, I'll get whatever you're trying across the river over to you or something. I will try to cross the river. I'm going to rage
All right.
as I do.
Make an athletics check. You see she's like moving at 10 feet per like turn, so it's gonna take her like a minute to get across, but you could probably get there faster.
Mart,
Mart, what are you doing?
You should loot the tusks. They're all silvery and electric.
Tusks. Oh yeah,
Oh,
you mean
that-
the barbs, yeah.
The horns, yeah, of the wolf.
Hell yeah, they're gonna get harvested.
So you start to like try to cross the river, Pandora, as you scream this back, and you just see Caldros leaps and lands on the other side of the river.
I said help, not show off!
I thought you said you didn't need help.
I said yes, help.
I
Not,
thought you said I don't need help.
why would I say that?
He was a bit of distance from you. He couldn't hear you properly. Especially with the rushing river and lightning storm.
Why would you say that? I asked if you needed help earlier at the camp, and you said no.
Yeah, but this is... Okay.
This,
Caldros,
this is different, but you know.
she's now asking for help and you're now aware of it.
I'll go back. I'll double back.
All right.
Fucking crap.
You begin to wade through the river much faster and grab her and put her on your shoulders. You firemen carry her across.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Alright,
It takes like 10 seconds for you to get her and come back.
And I'll set her down.
I'll push off him to get a bit of momentum and to hurry up, rushing towards the dark elves. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't really have anything to heal them other than Goodberry. So let's see if it can heal them.
So, as you go over, you can see most of them have their, most of them have been being eaten by these wolves at this point. Most of them have torn out throats. Some of them are, missing parts of their face. Some of them their intestines have just been chewed and destroyed. The one that you saw crawling away is missing her lower half because it got cut off or torn off as she was, trying to crawl away. Make an investigation check if you don't mind.
You did say there was one that didn't seem dead still, but...
Yeah, the one that's missing her lower half.
Oh.
I'll give you the help action.
But you finally realized what the fuck with the carnage on the other side of the river was?
I just got you.
Alright, I got a 14.
14. Looking around, you do see the one that's not dead yet is still breathing, but she's missing her lower half. She's probably not going to survive this. But you can try if you wanted to. You do notice what seems to be a familiar individual that you know. The face is still intact, which is why. The dark elf woman that you saw yesterday before you went to sleep.
Is she intact? Is she alive, breathing?
Her guts are splayed everywhere like fucking pasta.
That didn't answer my question.
Make a medicine check.
Fucking idiot's all dead as fuck. I got a 10.
10. Definitely not alive. DC was 10. There is no breath to her, and she is very cold. Like, she's been dead for at least an hour or so.
Oh. Let's at least try. I'll run over to the one that I think is still alive, the one that's fucking halved in two.
Yep.
These fuckers got annihilated by wolves. These guys suck, but I'll still try. Please, you can make it. You can do it. You can do it. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. And I'm going to unleash one more use of my wild shape to activate my chalice form. My chalice constellation.
Mm-hmm.
A constellation of a life-giving goblet appears on me. Whenever I cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, you are another creature within 30 feet of me. I can regain hit points equal to 1d8. Oh, they can regain hit points. Okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. As I like tip the chalice into their mouth, as I'll also add the good berry.
Okay. I would like you to make me a spell crafting check, please. Spell
May
casting.
Crafting, spellcrafting. I'm crafting.
May I attempt to help by finding the lower half, the missing one, and attempting to bring it over to this top half?
Sure.
Oh
Hey.
God. Thank you. Okay. Here we go.
Oh my
gonna re-roll
God.
that.
By the way, it is still the middle of the night at the moment. There's no sunlight out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's only 8
Guidance.
hours.
Here's the guidance.
It's getting towards sunrise, I would say, but it is the middle of the night.
Oh, okay. That's my bad then.
Mhm.
Then, from 11 to a 17. Jesus Christ. Fortunately, I can no longer reroll.
Alright. You pour this in, and the lower half is brought over, and you see she comes back to for a second. The lower half does not return to its original state. And the body tries to heal itself, but there's too much damage. You get the feeling she's been brought back to consciousness for a bit. And her face, by the way, is missing because it got torn off by the direwolf. But you see, like, she looks up and goes... and her eyes are, like, popped out of her skull to an extent as she looks over towards you, and she goes... Where is he?
Who's he?
Oh, it's me, Pandora. What happened?
Let me roll a d20.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Go ahead.
she heals 108 hit points
Huh?
with good berry.
Bullshit. You can only feed one berry as an action per turn, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Fuck you. Anyways. But she looks at you, Caldros, and just... Make a persuasion check for me, Caldros, please.
Oh man.
You're a tiefling, man.
An evil thief. God damn it!
Oh, that's hilarious. A nat 1 for 0.
She looks
I'm
at
using
you.
it. Hold on, no, you keep your little mouth shut for a second. I'm using inspiration.
I thought you had no
Reroll
more.
it. I have one more.
Oh,
To
okay.
reroll again, it would have cost me 2.
Okay, go ahead.
5.
She looks at you with disgust for a second, and then she goes... And she looks at you. She, like, coughs up a bunch of blood as she's choking on it. And she looks at you specifically. Pandora. Beautiful man. Before she stops breathing. And she goes limp in your arms. Dead.
What does beautiful man mean?
Who knows?
What terrible last words. Fucking useless ass bitch. Whatever.
Can I make a perception check to see if maybe I could, like, read what she was trying to say before beautiful man? If she was trying to, like, read her lips or something? Make a guess? She seemed to be speaking common.
Make an insight check.
Like good guidance, Tim, by the way.
23.
There was a look towards you, and you could see in her eyes like she wanted to call you a demon or something, but she knew she didn't have much time left. She needed to say something to Pandora here. And she was answering your question when she said beautiful man. But to Pandora specifically.
Yeah, that's fine. So nothing to God. Beautiful man could be anything.
Pandora lays the body down on the ground and stands back up. I don't know how wolves could have done this to them. They're definitely stronger than a random pack of wolves. Even with that dire wolf as their leader, they should have been stronger than this.
They said
else
something.
might have happened here.
They said something about a beautiful man before they passed away. So, intervention?
Maybe. I'm gonna have to assume so. Can you help me bury them?
Sure, but we're gonna have to be quick about it. We gotta get back to the cart. I know this is important, but
I know. It's alright if they have to return to nature. I just would prefer if they had a burial.
We can do one mass grave if you want. Dig a hole.
Pandora shoots you an angry look. Fine. Since we're desperately in need of so much time.
Well, I mean, yeah, we gotta get. We'll start gathering bodies, but yeah, we gotta get back to the guild. And Ithane, is that their name? Hold on.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Ithane is waiting for us wherever they're at, and you know, you mentioned someone might try to steal from the cart. That's why it took so long to get here. As I'm grabbing them and like hoisting them up as I drag them over. Yes, I figured you'd want to get back to it quickly anyway.
You're over here chuckling while I just got done holding the fucking corpse of one of my someone possibly from my family. I can't recognize her because she has no face. You are very much so getting hated right now. Whatever, just start digging.
So as you two begin to
All right.
dig a mass grave here, what are the other two, Mart and Killeen, doing?
Mold earth, by the way.
Mold earth? Okay. Easy enough.
After the other two are going, I'm going up to Martin, look at him and say, You okay there? Everything still attached? Everything good? Hello, Mart?
Mart? Eelspine? Oh, he looks like
Mark's
he might
having
have fallen.
PTSD.
He might have fallen asleep.
Oh, shit. I guess Mart just falls over in front of me.
I think he fell asleep, so we're gonna say that Mart just gets up. He's having one of his episodes and begins to walk back to the cart.
He starts walking deeper into the forest. You can hear the faint sound of a woman singing.
Oh. Right. As I'm gonna investigate the wolf.
Okay. Make an investigation check. What are you trying to find out about it?
Just general information about it. If there was just general information about it, what exactly it is, what it can do for the future.
Okay.
Of course. 8.
Give me a second. I need to see something here. If I do this, I should be able to see its actual name. Give me
You know what? I'm gonna reroll.
I'll send you a goblin.
If I go here and down here, I should be able to find it. One second, I need to look at something in the area here. I believe it's here. Then we scroll up a bunch. No, I didn't do. Give me a second. I'm just trying to find something right here. Speak. There it is. Okay. Okay, and an old. I'm just looking for something real quick. One second. I'm just looking for the name of this creature. Give me a second here. I'm sorry, guys. Where is it? Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, so we're just gonna call it Lightning Wolf at the moment. What'd you roll? A 21?
Yep.
You've heard of these creatures before. They're not really monsters, but a natural evolution to creatures. They are, this creature specifically, you would know they are from Tyrellian. So as you begin to look at this creature, you do notice that there are like scratch marks and bite marks and whatnot across its body. It's from Tyrellian, and the markings are what's strange to you.
Shit.
Especially the like silver kind of horns out of its body that are jutting. That's not normally on these kind of creatures. Well, you haven't seen a direwolf version of this creature before, so you're not 100% sure, but you thought it would just be bone protrusions like the other ones.
Ding, ding. Do I recognize the marks on it from somewhere?
Make an investigation. Make a medicine check, I would say.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Seven.
7. There are bite marks, there are claw marks. Maybe what you assume would be wolf-based marks. You're unsure.
Coloration. What is a Tyrellian lightning wolf doing here? Is there anything that might hint on an outside influence of why this creature is here?
Aside from it being from Tyrellian? Yeah. Sorry. Tyrellian isn't Taram. Why am I stupid? I'm sorry, you're not. This is not Taram. I'm forgetting this is not Taram. My bad. These creatures are not native to this area specifically. They are native to a different continent known as. Let's see here. It would be Turash, which is a very elven and dwarven continent, but they're usually found within the more mountainous peaks and forest valleys of Turash. They are a natural evolution. My bad. I'm sorry. I was saying Tyrellian because I was like, okay, this is Taram. It's not Taram. My bad. Everyone watching this. I know everyone was like, why is he saying Tyrellian?
Yeah, I was saying Tyrellian, no, but it's just a coincidence.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, I should ask friends. As I try to go over to Pandora and Kaldros.
Okay. You go over and they're finishing digging the large grave.
Yeah. Do you need any help here?
Pandora does not respond. She's kind of lost in her own thoughts.
No.
What did you say, Gash?
I asked if you guys need any help.
We're across the river.
He's already here.
He came over to you.
Oh, right.
You're not fucking paying attention
bad.
again.
I think we're fine. Now might not be a good time.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything about this attack?
Well, I take him away from Pandora for a second. One of the drow before she died mentioned something about a beautiful man.
They're not
Doesn't really
drow. They are dark elves. Continue.
Would he know the difference?
No, he wouldn't actually.
I was
But
playing to my character.
sorry, my bad. I thought you were saying it because you didn't know. Continue.
One of the drow or elves, I don't really know the difference, mentioned something about a beautiful man, and that doesn't really mean anything. Because, not really a defining description, you know? But, I did, when I was at the cart, there seemed to be an individual with, like, a gray mask or something. Sitting on the roof of the windmill. When I noticed it, they made sort of a shushing motion and disappeared. I don't know if that means anything because I couldn't really see their face, but it's the only person I saw before coming over.
Did you see any other features of the body that might be unusual?
I think I heard like the scraping of a talon.
There's an imposter among us.
I'm not 100% sure.
So, what you're describing in this probably not an undead. What could it be? As Kellian is gonna go a little lost in his thoughts. As he's thinking, trying to connect.
Make a.
Survival?
This would be an Arcana check specifically.
It'd be funny if it was just a guy. Some dude running around being a dick.
Okay, I have a question. Is this a check to recall information from Fey, Fiends, or Undead?
You're trying to attempt to determine if it is an undead, fey, or fiend. So go ahead and make it with the advantage that you would get. I would say.
Okay.
Just in case it is, but you're unsure.
24.
24. Talons. Gray skin. A mask. This is definitely not a creature you've studied before. Based on the information you've been given, at least. Which could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I know. He tries to work with the information he has been given.
You keep thinking maybe it's a hooked horror, but no, they're not that intelligent. You keep thinking maybe it could be a demon, but you don't remember any demons, demon types or whatnot that have talons. It can't be an avian if it has skin. It should have feathers. It could be an avian, but it doesn't have wings apparently. Not sure what this thing is.
Okay. This is gonna be... It's gonna be something.
Yeah, it is gonna be something. It has to be. I don't think Pandora really wants my presence here. I'm not sort of a common figure, you know?
Yes?
I'll,
I saw you two were over here talking. I decided to come over. I can't sit around moping the entire time.
yeah, I think we should probably head back to the cart or something. I'll grab the, that wolf corpse that you managed to kill. Might as well skin it for something.
I'll say Pandora, make me a perception check if you don't mind, or a survival check, your choice.
Alright, I'll make perception. It's daytime now, right?
No.
Okay. I did earlier say I activated guidance, which is funny. 24.
24.
Yeah.
The bodies that are cut and broken, you can see there are slashes from non-wolf-like claws. You can see there are pierces of what look like nails in the body itself, as well as like someone shot them with a bullet or a crossbow bolt. It also looks like some of the wounds came from inside the body, like they got slashed from inside and then cut open.
Ooh. Yeah, we can skin the wolf and get out of here. I was investigating the bodies to see if there was anything else amiss about it, and some of the injuries did not look like they were from wolves. Some looked like they were from crossbow bolts, some looked like they were from maybe a slash or a dagger or something.
Cora, as you look,
Yeah.
as you guys are like walking up to the lightning wolf body, the dire wolf. The dire wolf seems to have strange markings upon it as well. The claw marks that you see on it are not just wolf claws, but claw marks, and they have a shape that's strangely humanoid. You also see what looks to be like teeth mark all across like parts of its body, its neck, its clavicle bone. Almost like something feral was attacking it, but it was humanoid. As you're starting to say this, continue.
It seemed almost as if something crawled out of them, but then looking closer, it seemed as if something was like feral, like humanoid feral. As if it was a person with like daggers for fingernails? I don't know.
I'm gonna look at Caldras.
Whatever it was brutal.
So this
Brutal.
confirms that a deer.
What?
It's not guidance.
The weird creature of talents you saw. Probably something to do with this.
Maybe, I think I have an idea what this could be, but, I'm not sure. Out of character, Goblin. I'm gonna DM you what I think this is. And if it is what I think it is, can I make a history check to see if I would know what it is?
I'll say you can make a history check no matter what.
Alright.
But you can send me a DM to see if I see you're on the right track or not. Okay. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Do I have a guidance or no?
No, you would not get guidance for this.
I did just no. I stopped guess with the guidance, not you. Sorry.
Yeah.
19.
19. Gnolls are much more ravish. They rip their prey apart. It seems like whatever individuals here seems to have survived the encounter with this beautiful man were not ripped apart. It seems the wolves themselves did that to most of the people here. And now looking back at the wounds here, the creatures that seem to have something come out of them, you look down and you start to investigate the bodies. Make an investigation check.
Now that I see he's investigating, can I give him a guidance?
Yeah, you see him now go, wait, this wasn't Knowles, as he starts to investigate.
He's just like, wait a gosh darn second.
Hey, guess you want to give me the help action?
I will.
No, you don't.
And Knowles are pretty disgusting looking too, so not beautiful men.
Another 19.
19.
Oh, those are beautiful.
It's not a dig mark like something dug out. It is like something slashed its way out immediately. And you start to look at the wounds. There's no sense of like rust or interior like destruction you would find from a normal blade.
I don't know what happened here, but I want to find out. I don't want to leave all my brethren just... I don't want to leave them just murdered like this. I want to find out who did this. Whatever it was some sort of monster, and we're in the business of monster slaying.
Monster. Beautiful man. What could this mean?
I don't know.
We should take the body back to the cards. Maybe we can get a little more of a a better autopsy once we're not in this clearing.
And it is
we'll have our
raining
tools
on
there.
you guys at the moment, by the way.
Yeah.
Kaylin,
Yeah.
make me an insight check, Kaylin.
14.
Something about this all smells fishy to you.
You didn't use the guidance I gave you.
Yeah, you didn't use the
Oh, yeah.
guidance. Roll it.
1d8.
So you get an 8.
2.
Something about this really smells fishy to you. It almost feels strangely monstrous, as they're saying, for a humanoid. As they're trying to say it was.
Oh.
Something's not sitting right with you.
Okay, now I'm gonna send you what I think it is.
We all know what it is, guys. Oh, wait.
Do you?
Probably. I'll send you what I think it is.
Yeah, go on.
Let's just take the body back to the cart so we can head back to town.
All right.
We can investigate once we get a bit of rest. This day's taken a lot out of me, and I think it's taken a lot out of Mort too. Mark.
Mart already went back to the car.
Exactly.
What?
See him.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got the body.
Let's go.
Good.
So, as you guys pick up the body of what seems to be the woman that you talked to yesterday, Pandora. You bring her back to the cart, walking through the forest. You see Mart has fallen asleep in the cart after having tended to his wounds.
She
Climbing
never
up,
introduced herself to me, so I don't know who she was. Sorry. Let me
Yeah.
interrupt.
Her face was not torn off, was it?
No, it wasn't, but you never told me who it was, so.
Make me a history check.
Oh, baby. May I have advantage, because.
Sure.
Yeah. Number guidance. Aha. Lumi and guidance and we. 24.
You
would recognize the face of your younger sister.
Oh God.
No!
This was Penelope.
Can I go?
Penelope! You really were the worst of us. She always put bugs in my hair when we were kids.
She was a ranger.
Can I go?
too. Go ahead.
Can I go back to the wolf body?
You're gonna go all the way back for the whiff body? Okay.
I thought we already took it with us.
Well, I
because-
thought we did too, but apparently it was the dead sister.
Well, yeah, you wanted to bring the dead sister with you, I thought.
I thought we put her into the mass grave. I thought we brought the wolf.
Okay,
body.
okay, my bad. I
That's
was
what I-
misunderstanding. Okay, yeah, no, you left her there. Yeah, you just threw Penelope into the mass grave, even though they have the most evidence on them about what this might be.
If I knew it was Penelope, I would have brought her with me.
Okay, you bring both, sure. And you have brought the body of the wolf with you now.
Alright.
Today's been a really stressful day. I'm glad I still have my friends here to keep me company, bring my spirits back up.
And Mark casts Fireball.
Anyways, time to get pregnant.
Huh? Clap, clap, clap.
Huh?
Anyway,
You've earned it, Dalen.
so as you bring the body in, do you wish to head towards Makrong, or spend the day investigating the body?
Our friend is waiting for us, Makrong. Should we start going there?
You can investigate while going, but your party will basically be having only 2 people investigate the body instead of 3. So it's going to be a group check, and it's going to be harder to meet the DC. Is the thing.
I would say we should investigate the body where it's still very fresh.
You like it
You
warm,
want to
do
see
you?
Pandora?
Pandora's always fresh. She's fresh off the bakery still. Oh wait, I
Huh?
would have. By the way, Goblin, I am gonna guidance myself before it turns day.
Sure. It's probably about an hour or 2 before sunrise, and the rain is still continuing, so you won't really get the sun set. Well, the sun shine, but negative.
Then yeah, I mean, if we have the hour, you can cast guidance on all of us, and we can
Yeah.
make the
that's
check now.
Oh
my
yeah,
guy-
you're right. Your star's guidance is active at the moment. That's
Yeah.
why. Okay, you can't really see the stars, but I'll allow it. technically you should be able to see them, but it's raining. I'll say in the future though, when it's like cloudy and you can't see the stars, it won't work.
Yeah, I asked before it was if I was able to cast it. And you said yes. So
I'll allow it. Yeah, my bad. Continue. So
All right, yeah, I'll get installed. Let's investigate the corpse.
As you guys begin to investigate the wolf corpse, correct?
I want to investigate Penelope first, but.
Oh, you want to get right on in, huh?
Oh yeah.
Put your finger
Huh?
in. But you two, are you guys gonna do the wolf corpse, Penelope, or are you gonna split up?
I investigate Penelope no matter what anyone else does because that is my sister and I care about her.
Do you?
Yeah.
Not
Well,
really.
then I'll help Kaylin investigate the wolf then. With our combined knowledge, we kind of need to.
Okay, you two go for the wolf. You go for Penelope. A familiar body to you that you've explored. Pandora. Make an investigation check if you don't mind. And then Kaylin, Kaldros, both of you make investigation checks.
Yep.
Here I go. Casting this investigation.
Remember that 20s are auto successes, guys.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to roll the dice shop. Everyone gets DM's inspiration.
You.
Muse? You're mewing?
Okay, I'm a roll. Ooh, that's decent. I'll take it.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry
Hold
about
on. I forgot to roll the dice shop. You get a DM's inspiration.
that. Oh, okay, that's good. I immediately use it.
I'm rolling it right now. Hold on. I'm rolling it right now, motherfucker. Give me a second.
We can't buy them anywhere, but they.
Oh yeah, you guys spent all of them.
Alright, I got another 8. Amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Do I use 2 for advantage? I have 2 right now. Gosh, do you have 1?
I just. Yeah, I have one.
If
So-
I use the advantage and I roll shitty, would you be willing to
Yeah.
let me reroll
Yeah.
with your? Okay, yeah, I'll spend the 2 then.
Okay.
Inspirations. Let me just set it down to 0. That's not bad. You can keep that. I'll
That's
keep
not-
the 21.
That's not bad.
So I'm too busy crying over Penelope's corpse to really investigate
I
it.
was gonna say. Yeah. Crying, fondling her Brent hole for the last time.
Penelope!
Honk,
I
honk.
always knew I had bigger tits than you, but to find out like this.
Whatever. So ass and idiot.
This bitch has a bigger ass.
Fatter
Fuck
ass.
you.
Fatter pussy.
you, Penelope.
Anyways. So what the two investigating the wolf get?
24.
21.
Investigating, you both notice the marks that are strange, and you point them out, Kaylin. Kaylin, you can see the look of magic that seems to be still, well, you can smell, and Kaldros, you can smell it too, feel the presence of magic that's still fading from the creature. You assume it's probably the lightning, but then Kaldros, you recognize charm magic, because you were from the Hells. You would recognize it pretty well.
Well, still
A
present
domination.
in. I managed to recognize charm magic / domination magic.
Penelope!
Is it?
Tell me, Goblin, out of character, if I was able to make Penelope live, would she have been into me?
No, she's your sister.
0 out of 10 character. I can't even get into the story, man.
She's already into you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You guys bathe together a lot.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear.
Anyways, but yeah, she's your younger sister. She barely turned 118. She's just of age. Anyways,
Actually, I'm a druid. I don't believe in baths. I'm a very sneaky girl. No, I'm kidding.
she likes that. Anyways, but you both notice the magical signature from it, and you begin to investigate it. You see the claw marks are woven in some areas, but then you see there are humanoid shapes in other areas. You could see like small incision marks around the horns that stick out of its body of silver. These are definitely implemented.
Incisions near the horn.
Decisions,
That
Tom. Natural, bitch.
silver. Mm.
You notice, Kalen, that they're not perfectly incised. This is not the work of a mage. This is the work of someone else.
Devil.
So this is not a professional. They knew somewhat of what they were doing, but fully.
You guys just hear Pandora just over there crying over Penelope's corpse?
You just hear...
Yeah. Oh. Hey, the magical presence.
Penelope, I will say, the one thing that you... Not Penelope. Pandora, the one thing that you notice about Penelope is that she's smiling.
What's she smiling at?
The
Okay, I'm sorry, Karen, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a DM's mark because you kept interrupting him.
That was the joke.
I know.
You both were interrupting me, bitch.
People are going.
The magical presence still left in the wolf. Kaylin, you noticed it, right? It was charm magic, domination.
Yeah.
Who are they doming?
Because it's charming magic. How did I not see this earlier? They would explain why the wolf was here.
It's at this point when you hear charming magic and realize it, you start to check the body further, those bite marks. Most of them are woven. But you do see a human set of teeth. So you lift up the fur, make another investigation check, please. With advantage.
Just him?
Just him.
Net 20 for 25.
You take your...
What?
Let's fucking go, Borsch.
You take a small needle out of your pocket and push it into like these two small wounds you find. And as you do, they go deep and they curve at the end. And you pull it out. You immediately recognize the bite of the vampire.
That's not what I'm expecting at all.
I had guessed
Me
like
neither.
go.
And you look over to Penelope's body and see her smiling. You see the quiver she has is completely packed full, and there are no markings of... Well, there are markings of combat because she got killed, but there is no markings of, like, a fight back on her hands, her nails, anything. And you can feel the faintest bit of charm magic disappearing from her, too.
Shit.
So, Penelope also had charm magic on him.
Yeah. You get the feeling you know why they got fucking massacred.
They
And now, I'll say Kalen, he said beautiful man, that immediately procs most likely a vampire.
Fuck!
Well, what is it?
Oh,
And
this
it's not a
is bad.
spawn because it's a beautiful man.
This is bad.
What,
I
do
know
you
what-
recognize it?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Who?
It's probably a vampire. A pretty high ranking one at that. He seems to have charmed the wolf and the dark elves.
Does that mean there's a vampire in the Dark Elf?
Yeah, there's a vampire, and he probably made it. That Darkest can't fight back.
You have to find him. Oh my god, was that what that fucking wisdom save was in my dream?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe, bitch?
Does your Coven of Dark Elves have any males in it?
No.
No. We're an all-female village.
Most Dark Elf
I'm
villages are all female.
I'm not really supposed to tell you the details, but a lot of times, most of us just kind of leave the village when we want, children. Or we pray, or... There's a whole lot of different stuff, but... Vampires aren't solely male, but no, beautiful man.
Pandora.
Yeah.
You do know that every so often the village will bring in a single or a small group of men to populate it as well. And most of the female children will be dark elves. The male children, there's a very low chance that they will become dark elves. But there is a high % chance that they would become the same race as their father figure.
Okay,
Maybe one of the men we brought... Well, not we. Maybe one of the men some of the adults brought in was a vampire.
well then,
Oh, I still don't know how much I should be telling you, but... About the village, but... Do we go to town, or should we head to the village?
shouldn't head to the village. Going now would be suicide. We're all tired.
But what if he kills more people?
If he knows we're onto him, he might just cut out his losses and leave immediately.
You're right. You're right.
But
I need to...
besides, we don't have our cleric, which would be invaluable against the vampire.
We
Right,
cut to the
right.
cleric who's dead on a front lawn.
Oh no! You're right. I'm sorry, I was starting to panic.
Kaylin,
We need to head to town.
as she says
Yeah.
that, Kaylin, you head over towards Penelope's body and you look, and she has the thing that came straight out of her, and you look, there's no incisions of something going into her body at all. This is a vampire that definitely knows Hemocraft. And
I thought it was-
caused her blood to slash out of her.
Caden has a very mortified look on his face. We should definitely become a whole lot stronger before we even go near that vampire.
Right. So we just need to get stronger, right?
Yeah,
What we gotta do.
because currently we have no way of defending against him turning our blood into his weapons.
Oh, shit. What is it, blood magic? I don't know what that's called, but...
Hemomancy. I know some rudimentary hemomancy, but definitely not on that
Isn't-
level.
Isn't hemomancy dark magic? Why do you know that?
It's
Roll
complicated.
initiative. No, I'm kidding.
Let's not talk about it right
Roll
now.
a charisma set, huh?
Regardless of how he knows it, the fact that he was able to recognize it is invaluable information. So, regardless whether or not it's dark magic or not, let's just be thankful we have the knowledge.
Who did you learn dark magic from? No matter. For now, we need to keep going and see if we can find anyone else. Maybe there was a dark elf or two that we missed that's still alive.
Let's hope.
Maybe they managed to get to the main road, or whatever road we're using right now.
Whatever the case is, we need to head back to the cart now. Or not
We-
to the cart, sorry. We need to head to the town now.
Yeah, alright,
Wait.
get in the back. Do you
Let's
want to
start
take
going
Penelope with us, or bury her?
If we take her body with us, do you think we'll be able to provide evidence that it's a vampire?
Even
Well, we-
if I don't think that either the town nor any of us are even closely qualified enough to take care of the vampire.
Make a perception check, Kaylin.
Can I tickle his balls for guidance?
No, but he can
Oh, wait.
come.
I already got
Huh?
it. No, never mind.
No, he already used your guidance.
Yeah.
15.
The bodies are heavily injured. That bodies are heavily injured. You're not sure if Penelope's body will start rotting at the moment, especially with all the rain that was hitting and sloughing on her flesh and getting inside of her. You're not sure if the body will last 2 days. But, as you're saying that, Mark comes up. The gem. Where's the gem? He, reaches into his pocket and pulls out this temperature stone. It's there. You've got this.
That's perfect.
It was useful after all. Thank God.
There's crates too. They protect against weathering and aging.
Thank you, Mark.
Of course. It's like I'm being guided by the deities themselves to give you a Deus Ex Machina. You see him start having a seizure as he drops the stone, and he just falls asleep.
Do we put both the bodies in one crate?
I think that would be for the best. Oh,
right.
actually, it might get a bit of cross-contamination. Maybe we can put a body per crate. We do have the crates do seem to have a bit of arcanic signature themselves. Perhaps they might have a bit of a temperature magic inside of them as well. I didn't study the magic because I frankly didn't care, but
Well, the food down there was still cold and fresh. So whatever this gem is doing must also be affecting the crates it's connected to.
Yeah.
boy, you're really good at arcanic magic, Kaldros.
I'm not.
Suspiciously well, you're a vampire.
I'm not. I just recognize it. I can draw basic conclusions with evidence provided to me, but you won't catch me dead casting a cantrip. Or, I know one, but
Looking at his race.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've seen you cast cantrips. Kaldros, we've been together for a long time.
thaumaturgy is different. I get that because of my race.
What? Okay. I'll trust you.
We've been together for months. I hope you trust me.
Yeah, I trust you to impregnate me.
Huh? What was that? I didn't hear you.
Oh, I said I trust you with my life. And the life of my unborn child.
Yes, of course.
Not your
All right, move the bodies into the crates. I'll get us on the road.
Don't tell me what to do. I fireball the crates.
Okay. So, you begin to move the bodies into crates. Mart helps you set up a small circle using the silver he has to create this small silver. I will say, get rid of 1 piece of chalk from your inventory here.
All right. Good thing I bought that.
Yeah, you bought 5.
Yeah, because I knew this shit would be happening.
How?
Yummy chalk.
It's a blood hunter. Of course, there's gonna be at least one situation that I'm gonna use it for a ritual.
Yeah, you guys draw the circle and place the crates within it. He puts the silver down in the very center. He goes, let's hope this works. And he puts it down. The entire wagon becomes cold. Becomes about 50 degrees in the wagon.
It's a little chilly.
He's gonna be chilly, because I can't do his voice.
You don't have to. But I'll bear with it for Penelope.
Can you Deus Ex Machina casting prestidigitation so they're dry and not gonna freeze to death in this cart?
I'll say he did that already.
Oh, thank God.
Anyways. So, as the wagon begins to make its journey towards Makrong, I need someone to roll a D100 for the first day, please.
Yeah, you already know, babies. Guess you got this.
Okay.
Come on, Gesh.
How many inches
Come on,
of rain
Gesh.
were there?
There was about 12 inches of rain, Gesh.
Okay, so
I'll
the
give you a
full
guidance.
Okay, Gesh, I can't fucking hear him when you're talking over him.
95.
95, okay.
I was asking because I got a rain catcher for every
No.
inch of rain. For like every inch of rain, it gets like 2 gallons of drinking water.
And Gesh did not use the thing I told him to do, so I'm not even gonna remember it. Remind him.
You were talking
I
while he
didn't-
was talking.
Yeah,
I know,
didn't
because I was
hear
trying
you.
to talk before he fucking rolled, and it was too late.
Mhm.
Sorry.
So, 95. Traveling along this beautiful road, you find yourselves approaching what looks like a small bit of a rocky cliff to your right and a rocky cliff to your left. Both of them are kind of like not even height. The forest continues to overgrow these rocky areas. But you can see up ahead what looks like a smoking campsite. The smoke slowly billowing out as if it's been left to smoke as much as it wants, as you're starting to get there during the middle of the day. At this point, the sunrise has come out and pushed past the cloud a little bit, but not enough to actually cause you disgust here, Dark Elf. You guys can see there are, like, what seems to be a bunch of tents set up with a single wagon. The wagon is heavily flipped over, and the tents seem to be billowing. There's no one in the camp as you begin to pass towards it.
That
Should we-
seems ominous.
Should we investigate? Did the vampire get to these people too?
Might be a trap.
Could be.
Let's just try to investigate it.
I can park the cart near it if you want. I could stay on the cart just in case someone tries to get through the back.
I'll stay on the cart. You can go investigate.
Alright. Alright, let me just park this. I'll park the cart and hop off with Kalen.
Okay. The two of you hop off. And do you hop off with them? Or no, Pandora?
No.
Alright, you stay upon the cart. Kalen, Kaldros, you begin to enter the camp.
Yep.
I'll start checking the tents. If you
Alright.
want, their cart is turned over.
Yeah, I start checking that.
Okay. Both of you make investigation checks.
I'm a reroll.
I'm gonna cancel it out.
Are you?
Alright.
No, I don't have any inspirations.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
8.
You guys find no people here. There is no sign of people. There is no footprints, even though the campfire is the only sign. It is recently lit within the last 12 hours, you assume, because it's starting to fall apart. Or that was the last time new logs were added. But there are no signs of footprints. No signs of anything being dragged. The only sign of people here is that the camp is here.
This seems to be very long abandoned.
No, the fire's still dwindling. It must have been used within the past day. Long abandoned. No. But
Yeah, no signs
Then-
of anyone being here.
no tracks, yeah. We don't have the time to look for them, so maybe we should relight the fire so the smoke doesn't go out, so maybe if they're lost in the forest, they'll be able to find it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, hold on. I can't do that with thaumaturgy. Oh, is there a small flame, or are there like maybe
There is,
embers I can use thaumaturgy?
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
campfire.
Alright, I'll use thaumaturgy.
You
I
get-
can make it.
You get down, you're like, you can do it! Come on,
You can do
push!"
it!
You know the fighting game Street Fighter.
Yeah.
As you shout that out, the fire regrows to its 10-foot height.
Nothing like a pep talk to really get the fire burning.
You can see there's a bit of a green flame in it, as some minerals have been placed into the fire specifically.
Huh. Neat. Just like the fires of Behemoth. All right, well, we've done our due diligence, kinda. Do you want to go back to the cart?
Yeah, let's go.
No, hold on. My hair is a bit wet. I'm gonna dry it off. Place my hair in the fire just to steam it, and then walk back to the cart.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Alright.
Huh?
Passive perceptions. You two.
Oh no. 14.
What'd you say, Caitlin?
14.
Caitlin, you notice as he puts his hair in the fire and pulls it out, the bit of the fire that his hair even touched turned green.
Huh. Didn't know that could happen.
What are you talking about?
Your hair, it's green.
Not his hair. The fire turned green for a second.
The fire is green. Wait. Put your hair in it again.
Okay. I'll tilt my head.
So the fire that the hair is touching is turning green for a second.
Whoa.
That's very interesting.
I suppose. I mean, it's never really had this reaction before.
Maybe it's because of something that was in the fire.
I mean, I'm resistant. I could go check.
Yeah, do that, please.
I need to see if green is the correct color for this. Give me a second.
Okay. His hair now becomes our thing for like signal torch for like torch signals.
Give me a second.
Normal fire means we're fine. Green fire means something is happening, and you need to get back here as soon as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just jump
just
into
make
a
sure.
fire real quick.
It does turn green. I just did some calculations based on chemistry here, and it does have this, which would turn it this. Okay. I had to do some chemistry research there just to make sure it was green. I was pretty sure it would be. Anyways, but as you begin to look down to the base of the fire, make an investigation check.
All right.
I do it, or do you do
I
it?
know. I know you do it.
4.
4. Pretty nice fire.
Yeah.
Nothing to find, to be honest with you.
There's nothing in here, Galen.
Can you perhaps turn the fire down again?
I can't put it out, but I can. I'll use thaumaturgy to dim it.
It dims.
I will try to look into the source of where the source of the fire would be to see if I see something strange.
Make an investigation check or perception.
Okay. 19.
You do see the glint of melted metal.
Hey, there's a bit of metal. Could you pick that up, please?
I'm going
Is
to
it
pick up
pointed out?
molten metal?
Yes.
You're not a pussy, are you?
You guys are getting lucky with these fucking damage rolls.
I'll use some wood to shift the metal out of the fire pit.
Okay, you grab a ladle from just around, I'll say, and you take that
Yeah.
a bit of molten copper out of the fire pit. As you do, you can see that there's bits of silver and gold speckled within the ladle now too. But that silver and gold are actual coins. And you look down, and there's like this burlap sack that's caught fire recently, and there is gold that has gold and silver that's poured out into the underneath the ashes with a bit of copper.
Probably a gold coin back. Why would they be burning the coin?
I don't know. It's... Why would anybody fucking do that?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Kalen, you do see, now that he pointed out, that there is a beautiful chalice made of gold that has somewhat slowly malformed just a little bit. And you can see there are gemstones affixed on the outside of it.
I mean, there's a oh, hey, there's a chalice in here.
Kalen saw
I don't know what this is.
Kalen saw
Oh, what? Oh. Oh.
A chalice. How interesting. Seems to be.
Where is it?
I pointed out.
Do you want to
Yeah.
grab it? I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Oh, God. Gilgamesh, you can talk.
It only seems slightly deformed, and it has a lot of gemstones in it.
Well, once this thing cools down, Mark might be able to identify it or something. If he can't, maybe someone in town.
Yeah.
I guess I'll use the same ladle, or maybe if there are tongs, I'll use the tongs to grab it.
Use some tongs and grab the chalice out, and it is a heavy red coloration at the moment because it is heavily on fire. And you like shake it in the air, and it cools down. You see this beautiful golden chalice.
All right. Well, Kalen, don't set this down in the cart. You can continue to hold it with the tongs if you want. That temperature stone might actually be able to cool it down faster.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not that stupid.
All right. Well then, once we get back to the cart, I'll hand this off to you.
Out of character, just so you guys are aware of like what this thing looks like, it is so heavily adorned with gemstones and gold that it could probably be used for a hero's feast chalice.
Oh.
That is how pretentious it is.
Oh shit, that's a lot of money.
All right. All right. Well, obviously we can't find anyone or have any evidence. I'll relight the fire, or reignite it to be blazing, and then I guess we just gotta head back to our cart. We gotta get to the town as quick as we can.
Yeah, let's get back.
Meanwhile, Pandora, as you're sitting in the cart watching them, a small spirit of natural energy made of this green light floats right next to your ear.
What's it doing? It's just floating there?
Yeah, you know these are like natural spirits that your tribe contacts every so often. And as you look towards and like say hi, you hear the voice of your mother speaking.
No.
What does she want?
Pandora, your sister has gone missing. Penelope is nowhere to be seen. We know you're in the area. Please return as soon as you can, and when it's safe. I love you, dear. Stay safe and return to Mother.
Love you too, Mom. Me and Penelope will be coming home soon.
The spirit, like, and then just flies away.
Rapscallion, come back here.
You can't contact one another. It's more like a message.
Okay, that's fair. Then she kind of says it to herself. Yeah. Did we get a long rest, by the way? I don't think we did.
Not yet. You haven't rested yet. But
Yes,
as your allies come back and the chalice immediately cools in your grasp, I need to roll for its composition because it could break if it's rapidly heated and then cooled. No, it's fine.
Shoo.
Just a noise as you enter the wagon.
Huh.
Huh.
Neat.
Oh, you're back. Are y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
I heave
Let's go.
myself up to the driver's seat.
And I leave the driver's seat and go back to the back.
Before that, you give him a big slort, huh?
Oh.
No, I go back there and start giving Kalen a bit.
Oh.
But as you come back, and you guys continue on for about a day, you get to where the river curves to an extent, and you had to follow it a bit south to get to Makrong. Actually, north. Sorry, it would be north. You have to go to get to Makrong. No. I'm fucking stupid. South. You do see Makrong in the distance, about half a day's journey, maybe at most. But if you travel now at dark, you might run into a vampire.
Yeah.
I think no matter where we are, we might run into a vampire at night.
So would you guys like to continue to push the horses for 6 hours to try and get to town? Or would you like to stay here and take a rest for the night?
Rest.
Rest?
Rest. Yeah.
We have to rest.
Okay. So, as you all sleep in the wagon?
Well, we can. It's the three of us, and we can sleep comfortably, right?
Well, there's Mark too, but yeah.
Marta's here, and I'm not sleeping in the wagon because there's the corpse of my sister next to it.
Okay.
I will set up a couple snare spells near where I sleep, though, outside.
Okay. Pandora sleeps outside. We'll let the rest of you.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
You don't need to.
Why?
Because I'm outside.
I
kind of stay semi-conscious. I'll kind of have a general awareness of
She's-
someone's suffering.
She's asleep, but she doesn't reduce her perception bonus when she's sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Normally whenever you sleep, you make a perception check if I tell you to, and it's halved. So, and then if you have a passive perception like 16, normally it would be 8, but because she's an elf, she has 16.
Yeah. And I'll sleep for the 4 hours, and for the other 4 hours, I'll be marking down star charts and shit.
Okay.
Trying to get back into habit. 'Cause I'm sad.
Well, then I could still stay on a watch just in case, because your eyes will be closed. But if I keep an eye out, I'll be able to see things.
All right, but if you step in any of my fucking snares, it's on you.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to sit in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, for first watch, I would like a perception check from you, Caldros.
$19.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I need to add a bonus. Hold on. I forgot. My mistake. I apologize profusely.
Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
Okay.
My perception is a +4, so 23.
Make a D100 roll for me.
Oh. 41.
The first 4 hours go off. Nothing seems amiss. 23. Nothing seems amiss around you. However, you do see at the edge of the Silverflow River, kind of near Makrong's, like, kind of foresty plain area, open area, staring across towards the town. You do see a dark elf woman, her ears kind of flopping in the wind. She stands about 7 feet tall. She has this beautiful grayish hair with strands of gold in it. It's braided beautifully. You're not sure the exact color because, dark vision. But you assume it might be like a bit of gold with white hair. You see these beautiful flowing silks and this circlet that's on her head, but you can only see the behind part of the circlet. She's not staring at you, she's staring at the town.
Yeah.
Before she looks back in your direction generally. Turns into a wolf and runs off.
As you do.
It looks similar to how your ally has done in the past here. Similar to how Pandora has done it.
Yeah. Okay. Given that Kaylin and I recognize that Penelope had residues of charm magic in her. I'm not exactly relieved to see a dark elf right now. That's not my ally. So, I think I'll be a little tense as I continue to keep my watch, but when it's done and I notice
know how to
that...
relieve that tension, call Pandora, huh?
Huh? When I notice that Pandora rises, I'll like give her a nod and then go back into the cart and take my rest.
Okay. Okay. Pandora, you get a nod from him. As he slowly starts to fing, huh? As he looks towards you, gives you a nod, goes to the cart to rest.
Raise an eyebrow. But then it doesn't matter. The top of the cart, is it something you can like lay on, or is it just like a?
It has the wooden supports on the inside, so you could lay on it. But if enough force were to be pressed on it, it would collapse. It would shatter. It's like canvas, so it would kind of break inwards like paper. But it's a nice canvas.
I only weigh 125 pounds.
You could
Do I
probably
think-
it would probably be closer to like 400 pounds would break it immediately, or a force of someone falling onto it that weighed like 200 or more.
Okay. I'll rest on top of the cart, and with my star chart, I'll just start charting down the.
Okay.
Down where they are, or where they're going, how it's changed, that kind of stuff. You know what star charts do.
Make a survival check.
Oh boy, a survival check, my favorite. 13.
You can see in the sky the green and yellow moons are out at the moment. Lumis, I believe we called it, correct? The world?
Yes, the world of Lumis.
Lumis has 12 moons, one for each month. Each month, one or two of them are usually prominent. There's the yellow, the green, the blue, the red, the white. There's a few, and we'll go over those in the distance. But you can see the yellow moon is coming out, and the green moon is starting to recede, which means you're starting to get towards the end of spring and the end of the last season of spring, and the fourth month, which would start to be putting you into summer. Oh, sorry, give me a second here. Winter, spring. Sorry, my bad. Second month of spring.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the fourth month is the yellow moon. Someone write this down. Someone write down that lore. Do it.
Write it down, write it down.
By the way, I generated a couple images of the elf woman you specified before.
Damn!
Let me know if any of them are similar to what you were trying to.
The lore.
The first one looks pretty similar, yeah.
First one, okay.
Go ahead,
Uh,
Thielen.
the Lunaris is the
Lumis.
world name.
Lumis.
Lumis.
Yeah.
Lumis has 12 moons.
One representing each month of the year.
Month of the year.
The green.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sometimes there will be 2 moons that can be seen in the sky.
They overlap because of like celestial charts and whatnot, but usually they only are out for 1 month. The yellow, the green and yellow moon are the third and fourth months.
The 3rd and 4th months.
That second one you posted
respectively.
is basically the person, just so you're aware. The first and the second one, yeah. She got big tits. Anyways, but the green moon represents the first month of spring.
Green moon represents the first month of spring.
Thank you. Anyways, but as you're staring up the sky, you can see the constellations, and reading them, it almost feels like the sky, the celestial bodies, are warning, an omen of things to come.
Kind of chuckles to herself a little. What could be worse to come ahead than what's already happened?
Make a perception check.
Oh boy, here I go.
Here I go, schlicking it.
23.
23. Roll a d100.
Oh boy. $61.
Oh boy. Okay. You hear off in the distance wolf howls. And you hear over the forest screams of agony of some creature. They die down. You stand up, and what you see on top of the canvas, make me another perception check with advantage.
Okie dokie. Is this site-based?
Yes.
Okay. 34.
34. Your ears immediately triangulate where it came from, and you see in the distance the large dam that has been constructed now properly, made of metal and stone, with a bridge upon it, upon the waterfall that falls down and the mighty flow continues from it. You would see the manor in the distance that sits upon that hill now, upon that lake feature. And you swear it came from a distance of the forest in that direction somewhere. You're not sure exactly where. But you swear you see a glow in the forest in that direction. A red glow. A heavy glow of definitely magical nature. Not at the manor, but below the waterfall area. Like in the forest near the basin where the flow continues of the river. After it falls past the dam.
Does it look as if the magical energy is moving?
You can see like shadows that pass through it, which makes you think something is disrupting the glow that is being caused by moving through it. But eventually that stops and the glow fades.
Yeah. Well, she lies back down. That's somebody else's problem.
Okay. As you lie back down and your watch passes, eventually, all of you wake up and begin to head towards Makrong in the early morning before the sun has risen. You make it to Makrong without issue. As the sun begins to rise in the distance, you find your ally, your cleric, Ethan, or whatever the fuck his name is, Ithane. Standing at the entrance to the town, awaiting you all, leaning on the town post. You can see Makrong, this beautiful village/town, built over a bridge on a large hill. The bridge goes over the mighty flow here. The mighty silver flow.
I am the great mighty.
And you can see that it's built upward, and you can see there are wooden palisaded walls with small bits of water that seem to be pooled with water wheels up into large basins that are then funneled up with smaller water wheels up pipes and through to large farms that seem to be just wheat and different pieces of farm that seem to go across. You can see cattle, you can see different creatures. This is a tiered town. And you can see at the very top of this town exists a building, which seems to be a mixture of a tower connected to a church, connected to another building. The church itself, from down here, you can't really see what it's made of, but you can see beautiful potted plants hanging from it. You can see small like balconies and windows that seem to have bits of plant life coming off of it, and this like reddish glow from a small part of it. But you can see the town here. It's beautiful. It's wooded houses with bits of stone attached to it. As the morning air is starting to come and Ithane starts to walk towards you guys as your cart stops, you can smell the fresh smell of bread beginning to bake. You can smell the fresh smell of meats being cooked and skewered. You can see fishermen have come out to the lake to begin to fish in the early morning. A few of them tip their hat to you. Good day, good day, good day. You can see a few women are coming out to tend to their gardens or starting to take their laundry towards the river itself. The town is coming to life. Unlike Penelope. And that's where we're going to end the session.
What a way. What a way.
Poor Penelope.